Oh man, you guys are funny. Damn, Roger, be your own people. Damn, man, oh man. Roger's all alone with his thoughts, intrusive as they may be. He said he beat TJ. Yeah, Jimmy, what up? What up? What up? Then he calls me out, says I'm late. Damn. Good night. What up, Steven? He says, hey, yo! Dash and family. Good evening. Yes, it is a good evening. Yo, my guy came through today and hooked me up with a big old jar. So we got the ration. Cause if I don't ration, ooh, I'll be acting a fool on a live stream. Ask me how I know. Mm. Oh, it smells so good. It is just something about the smell of moonshine. The taste too, but the smell. The smells like authenticity. If that makes sense. All right. So maybe I need to figure out a way to reach out to Monster so I can get sponsored by Monster. Cause yo, this right here, Punk Punch. This is a new flavor, a new Monster flavor. Yo, it is good. I had one earlier today. Man, man, man. So let's see who else is here. George, what up? What up? How you doing this evening, man? It's been a minute. Hopefully, all your trailers and things are doing well. Oh, whoa! I just put my. I tried to flip the top, the tab back, and I missed, and my whole finger went down into the hole of the. Man, that could have been dangerous. Whew. I'm glad that happened before I started drinking, because if it happened after, then we might have had a problem. Oh man, mixy, mixy, mixy. All right, let's see who else is here. Dog, you weren't even here. How you talking about I'm late? You weren't even here. I'm not late, bruh. Oh man. Hmm. Ah. Chris, what up, man? How you doing this evening? There it is. There's the first message. Uh, Big Smoke Barbecue says, "What's up, Dash? Hey yo." I love it. You know, I particularly, I, I I really like it where there have been times when people have seen me out and about, and they will be like, "Hey, yo, I know you," and I'll be like, "Oh, you do know who I am." It's kind of catches me off guard too. So I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't expect people to know who I am. It's not like I'm walking around with a million subscribers yet, um, and people know who I am. But maybe eventually. I don't know. I gotta do something, break through or something. All right, let's see here. Speaking of which, on my firearms channel, oh no! Oh, I'm at 3,334 subscribers. I'm about to unsub from my own channel to get 3,333, so I can just see it. It really says 3,334. Damn it! I missed it. I said I was gonna keep. I've been checking every so often, and it was at 3330 when I checked it last a little while ago. Let's see if one of you dudes will unsub. All right. Okay, so now let's get this up and going. I'm going to make sure that the video is working fine. Mm. So how's everybody doing? How are things with you and yours? Mm, all right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we got the other channel monitoring, and we can get back to the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sean. He said, "What up? What up? How you doing this evening?" Let me help if I muted it. Uh, I'm glad that's a ration. Yeah. TJ, what up, man? He says, "Good evening, all. How long is this going to be a good show? Really want to be able to give you a thumbs up." Hmm. 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 Am I drinking alcohol? Always. Hmm. That was some moonshine. I got a guy, and he hooks me up with some shine every now and again. And he had been out because during the winter it takes a little longer for him to make the shine. And he was look he had me down to my last dregs because he's like, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. But he came through today and hooked me up with a big old jar, so now I got something to drink on for a little bit. That's what's up. What's happening with you, man? TOTL. What is the TOTL? I guess total barbecue. Is that what that stands for? Let's talk about making some good ribs. Well, shoot. Hey, yo, Dash Lee here. Uh, I've looked over all of your videos. I'm amazed by different barbecue styles across the country. So different. That's what's up, man. All of my videos. Uh, best for check my thumbs up until it's a good show. I mean, all right. So I guess this is C Lazo. Says, ever tried smoked fruits? I've grilled pineapple and I've also smoked watermelon. It was it was not my favorite. I will. That's one of those things where I've done it once and that was more than enough. More than enough. Um, Lee said, "Life is moving forward. All good here. You? Same, same, man. But different. Same, same, but different." Hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Steven said, "I'm trying to do a voiceover, get a video out next week. It seems to be coming along fine so far." That's what's up, Steven. Steven, I give you the utmost credit because your voiceovers are right on time. It is not easy doing voiceovers because the whole thing is you're like, I filmed the video and then your voiceover has to keep pace with how you filmed it and or how you it's not easy. Because there are times when I try to do a voiceover and I'm like, I'm reacting to what happened versus knowing what happened, if that makes sense. But your timing is impeccable. All right, so that I guess I was right. That internet or Web 2.0, knowing how to decipher things that are just in plain English but spelt differently. Um, there we go. Total barbecue. Can you hold out until TJ gets home this week? I don't know because TJ's on a later schedule. I'm pretty sure. So it's gonna be a while. I feel like we just talked about grilling fruit. I don't remember talking about grilling fruit. Smoked onions make a great ingredient. I have never. So my, I don't think vegetables, and this is a hot take. I don't think vegetables do well being smoked. I mean, unless maybe I just had the wrong vegetables. But I'm pretty sure I've smoked broccoli before. I've tried to smoke cauliflower before. I've definitely tried to smoke like uh sorry. I've definitely tried to smoke zucchini and yellow squash, and I mean it didn't take on any smoke flavor. Yeah, top of the line. All right, so total stands for top of the line. Yes, you pronounce it total. That's what's up. Mm, top of the morning. No, just mhm. That's what's up, though. Now I'm trying to think of like Total songs. What was the biggest Total song they had? Gonna be earlier than that. If he's already on it. Oh, bruh, I've been up this morning. I I went to sleep early last night comparatively, but the night before I was up late. But this morning I was up at 5 o'clock. I did a brisket today. Um, it was a teeny tiny little brisket. Actually, I filmed a video of me trimming it. So there's like a nine. I think it's 9 minutes. That's how small this brisket was. It was so damn small. Yeah, I agree. I haven't had good results with smoking fruits. Grilling works best for me. Kissing. Oh yeah. Yes. Total eclipse. No. No, Roger. No. 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 I really was thinking of the group total, just total. That was. Oh, I guess. Thanks, Chris. It's so funny. There are different counters for different things in on the live stream. So like Laura has a counter, Chris has a counter. I put balance today, so it shouldn't be so aggressive. It shouldn't be so bad, but maybe I should turn it up to aggressive so I can piss Chris off. But listen, it's really like, does it stop the whole live stream and pop up a full like page ad? Paste the link so I can talk my shit. Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, he wants to give me grief about the using the big green egg and the beef cheeks. I forgot. Uh, I got one already that stops the video. Dang. Um, tripping. All right. Roger says he's at 3 already. Why don't you all have YouTube um premium? There's my question. I mean, Sean said he's got one already. It stops the video. Roger said it just mutes the chat. All right. Oh, okay. Well, Steven says I've also been playing around ChatGPT to help partially with the thumbnail using a couple of my own images. I'll send you a couple pics when I see what I think. So that thumbnail yesterday was from ChatGPT. I was talking to Alton about it last night, or not last night, last week, because his last, at least the last one, his last thumbnail for the mop chicken or something he did with the mop. Sorry. Uh, so Roger says I'm broke. I completely understand that. Um, I use my YouTube earnings to pay for my YouTube subscription. I figure that's the most YouTube thing I can do. How's your vision, man? How's things going? See, Lazo says my favorite barbecue is Hawaiian pig under the ground with hot rocks. Nice. I have never cooked a pig that way. I have actually cooked a suckling pig. Roger, you know Gabe. Gabe hit me up and he's like, "Hey man, somebody um somebody sent me, or yeah, they sent me a pig for helping them out. And I don't know how I'm going to cook it." And I was like, "I don't know how to cook it." He's like, "But I'm on my way to your house now." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "How much you gonna charge me to cook it?" I told him a number. He's like, "Yeah, I'm 45 minutes out. I'm on my way." I'm like, "Damn." So yeah, I learned how to cook a whole hog. It was like a 50-pound whole hog.
I didn't forget.
Oh, the popcorn?
Yeah, here you go. I brought the popcorn this week.
I forgot because I'm
I
sure that was
told you.
part of the
I
that
told
was
you I
part of the
would.
conversation.
Well, it
That
it
was
it,
towards the end.
it went so long. Um, uh, Angela wanted to know was I still alive, and
Oh,
and
speaking of, let me text her right now.
I
I'm
told
gonna
her
have
I'd
to
bring the
turn your
popcorn and the.
I'm gonna have to turn your mic down a little bit. It seems like it's picking up a lot of extra.
I can handle
Setting
that. Wait a
mic
minute.
settings. Let me try to reduce the background noise.
That better?
No,
That better?
no,
That better?
no. It's like crackly. Well, I turned you down just a little bit, so you might have to speak up a little.
Okay.
All right.
We good?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know.
Oh, there
I'm
you
not,
go. Did you mess with the? Did you mess
no.
with the thing? Is it me? No. I might have to mute you and then see. What about now? Can I? Can you? Oh, yeah, you're gone. I think you push in the microphone. It might be loose. How about now? Oh, you still can't hear. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. So you muted yourself. It must have muted you. All
Uh,
right. Are you,
better?
that sounds better.
Okay.
Are
Who
you on
knows?
that new laptop?
No. No, it's actually desk at work.
You said what now?
It's actually sitting on my desk at work.
You know what's underrated is the time that it takes to set up a new laptop or a new phone. I have a
Oh,
new phone.
well,
Yo.
I only said damn it dash twice the next day after you said have fun setting that laptop up, and I'm like,
I speak the truth, man. I
like I
speak
said, I only
the
said damn
truth.
it dash twice.
Should have hit me up. Just text me, damn it,
No,
Dash.
I got it, I got it, but
All right,
it's
yeah.
not
So
fun.
TJ, oh no, it's not, dude. I have been setting up my new phone for a week. Actually, it's been like 10 days. I got it on what date did I get it? I got it on the 5th or the 6th, and I mean, setting this thing
Well,
up. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I,
gosh.
I've got a very old program that I don't think exists anymore. It's
Hmm.
4K downloader, and it's a program to download like
YouTube
um,
videos and such.
YouTube videos and
Yep.
stuff. Yeah, and you know you can get those 4 second blips and whatever. I've used it a time or two. I don't use it a lot, but
So I have and use a few um, websites, but the websites keep getting blocked or messed up.
yeah,
Um, Hold on one second. I was trying to see. Steven said he sent me a picture, so I was trying to look at the picture real quick if I could remember how to get to my other. No, I don't want to. Oh, yo, this looks fantastic, Steven. I would suggest some text
oh yeah,
on the thumbnail. That's my only suggestion. Is some text like say, put your title so
or
let's
even
see.
stick your face off in the upper right hand corner up
Well,
there,
it would
so
be
they'll know who you are.
yeah, this yeah, because your videos usually have you in them, so
Yeah,
maybe up there. Um, but dude, this looks good. Like
it
I'm trying
does.
to
It's
think, is
cool.
it like a jerk gyro, Caribbean chicken jerk gyro? Just what are we? I'll say what are we calling it? But what is it? Yo, Steven, I mean not Steven. Quentin, where are you? He said give me the link so he can talk his shit. Come on, man. All right, so Lee says I cook pigs low and slow over wood coals. They call it North Carolina style. I'll call it oldest form of barbecue. Yeah, dig a hole, put some coals over top of it. All right, so I saw the picture, reconnected to the microphone. I think, yeah, that's exactly it. Uh, Roger says, "How about now?" Look, so anytime somebody says "How about now," I'm thinking of Cletus and George or George saying "How about now" to trying to start a car after they do some work on it. Is this a Verizon commercial? What up, Scrog? How you doing, man? I don't think I said hi. Rodney, what up? What up? What up? Rodney, you'll appreciate this just because of reading this message that I'm going to drop off my screen. Because, yeah. So this morning I stopped on my way back home. There's a local gas station chain. It's called Royal Farms, right? It's similar to like a Wawa or a 7-Eleven or a Sheets or I don't know what, like Dash In or whatever, Quick Trip, all of those things. That's what Royal Farms is like, right? So I go into the Royal Farms and I open up the door for, I say a young lady, but she was older than I was. So I open up the door for the young lady and I said, "Oh, go ahead, man." So she said, "Oh, thank you." I said, "Fine." So we go to the next set of doors and there's a guy and he said, "Oh no, man, I got the door for you." And I walk behind her and he looks at me. He said, "Oh man, they done messed up that hat something good." I let the door close and I said, "You lucky I don't know you." You lucky I don't know you. I said, "Cause ain't nothing messed up about what I'm wearing on my hat, and it was this one." I said, "Ain't nothing messed up about what I'm wearing on my hat." He said, "Oh, well, you need a star on that." I said, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "You got to be kidding me." He's like, "Well, we run the NFC East." Where?
That might have
Where?
been Susie's cousin or
What?
something.
I, I said, I said, "Are you sure about that?" We run the NFC. I said, "You know what?" I opened up the door. I said, "Part my back," and closed the door. You run the NFC. Whatever, NFC East. Sure. Oh my gosh. Oh,
No dog.
goodness gracious.
Oh.
Da, 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 da. All right, let's catch up. Oh, B, what up? Just popping in the chat to say, "Hey, everyone, work is kicking my butt and need to head back out. Sorry to miss another week." Hey, B, we will. B, I gotta talk to you. I got some news for you, B. I got some news for you. It's Yeah, it's good news. It's good news. George says, "What's up, good peeps? Good to see you. Good to see you too, man." All right. I don't quite get this, but let's see. Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I thought that was going to be a Peloton for a minute, but
It's the
So the
it
thing
is.
is, Dash,
Mm-hmm.
with there's a couple things.
Okay.
One, I don't like how you get the grill going. I drive me crazy. I
Why?
don't like how you put the charcoal. First of all, I'm okay with using the briquettes because they're not like the instant light ones, so they're gonna ruin the
Yeah.
inside. So
No. Exactly.
that's
Hold
not a big
on.
deal.
We putting you on Front Street right now. Come on. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So
So
what? So what is the problem with me starting to?
I'm gonna tell you. So the way you do it, you get like a little fire going inside there. Then you put the converter plate in and everything else in, and then you kind of just shut it and like walk away. And I'm like, well, yeah,
Yes.
since the converter to load, you gotta or to get hot, you gotta like keep it open, like let it breathe. Like literally that thing can get up to like
Oh, I
probably
know. 800 degrees.
no, not that high, like 400 whatever
Oh.
degrees, whatever. Then you start putting the stuff inside there because it'll bring the temperature back down to where you want it to be. You just start stacking stuff in there before like it seemed like just in the video. I don't know if this is true, but
No, I really do. I start the fire and then I get it going. I make sure it's going and I put everything in because I want to have more smoke on my food than anything. That's the reason why I do it. Hold on, I can take you off of. That's the reason why I do it. So that I get more, like, as opposed to wasting that heat or wasting the charcoal, I'm going to just like, okay, let me ask you this, right? And this is my take on it. When you are making pasta, do you put your pasta in the water not pasta, eggs, actually hard-boiled eggs? Do you get your water going and boiling before you put your eggs into the water, or do you put your eggs in the water and get everything rolling at the same time?
so I have an egg making machine. I don't
Oh my god.
know why,
Yeah, we
but
put 6 eggs in it, put a little bit of water in it.
exactly.
It plays a little
Jimmy
tune
knows.
when
Like,
it's
what are we
through.
doing? We boiling eggs.
Yeah.
What is this? The 1910s?
Jimmy,
No, Bill.
you too?
Yeah.
You too, Jimmy?
Yep.
Hey, too, Brute, we
It
we
does
just
half a
missed the
dozen
odds.
eggs at a time. You put a
We
Exactly.
little
just
water in
missed
it,
the
put the
odds
top
You
of,
do a
on,
of
whole minute
March.
and you're ready to
Like,
go.
and you're done.
okay,
It
okay.
plays a
I
tune
need
when it's
I
through.
need y'all to comment down below. Do you, for
Jesus.
those of us who don't have it, fancy schmancy
No,
egg maker,
and they're cheap too.
It
That's the
costs like
thing.
$10. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, they're cheap.
inexpensive.
anyway, do you put your eggs in your pot with your water and turn the heat on, walk away until they're, I set a timer until they're done,
Yes.
or do you wait for a rolling boil and then put your eggs in? Which way
Well,
do
see,
you
this is
do it?
different. I do it the first way because I don't want to drop the eggs in because they'll probably break.
So that's how I feel about
Well,
the grill coming up to temperature. I might as well not waste that heat and smoke, and I'll start cooking my food and put my food on the smoker a little sooner. And I feel like I get more smoke flavor on my cooker.
But that's
On
why it
my
takes
food.
so long to come up to temp, though. Like that's your complaint
I
with the
have
grill.
no problem with it coming up to dude.
But
Do you know
but
when I'm
that's
cooking?
your
I'm cooking
complaint, though.
during the day. No,
I
no,
know.
it's not that it's my
look,
complaint. Well, hold on. I gotta catch up on the chat. Come on, Cletus. Yes, indeed. Hey, Dash. Grumpus, what up, man? How you doing? Rushers just come and go. Yeah. If Royal Phones doesn't have good gizzards, just saying. No, thank you. Thank goodness they don't have good gizzards, but they do have good chicken. They are known actually for their fried chicken. KB, what up, man? How you doing? That's I'm calling Chicken Peter Rap. I'm calling Chicken Peter Rap. That way, hopefully, no one will come at me saying it's not authentic, which I know is not. But the YouTube police are always out there. Yo, you know how many people came at me for using the briquettes in the Big Green Egg yesterday?
Everybody, because they think they're all the same. They think they're all the instant light ones. So
Bruh,
I knew
those
I
are,
saw that. I was like, he's gonna get roasted when the people.
listen, I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not drinking the lump charcoal Kool-Aid. No, you know why I'm not drinking the lump charcoal Kool-Aid? Because
Oh
someone
God.
gave me that charcoal. I'm going to use the charcoal I got for free. Why would I not? I'm going to
well,
cook and use the charcoal
I
I got for free.
I did see you do something in that video that I thought was pretty cool. I said, oh, I'm gonna remember that one.
What did I do?
You had like a little rake, and you
Yes.
opened up the bottom and you raked all those ashes out into the bag to
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
save in the
That's what I
bag.
do as well.
And
Yeah.
Yep.
and I was like,
Why
I
didn't
mean,
I think of that?
I've got a 5 gallon bucket that
Uh-huh.
I'll dump the Weber in. Of course, I don't
I
have a
keep all of
big
those.
green
Just like
egg,
I
but
said in the video, I keep those bags of ash for my wife's compost.
yeah, I
It is
grow.
a,
I put them where I grow tomatoes. They're
a
good for
bam,
tomatoes. Yeah,
bam.
yeah.
I mean, these little nuggets of information, I swear I be dropping them, but nobody be paying attention because
No,
y'all
I
be
got you. I
not
got you.
you, Jimmy,
I
not
got
you,
you.
Jimmy, not you, Jimmy. But people be fast forwarding through the videos and then they ask me questions about what I did, and I'm like, did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the video? Because I
Yeah.
said it in the video. Well, where did you say it in the video? The part where I said it. That's where I said it.
See,
But I'm
I
telling
won't
you,
tell them. I won't tell them. I'll say go back to 4 minutes and 15 seconds and watch it. I won't tell them the answer. I make them go back and look.
TJ said, hold on. If Q doesn't like how you start your green egg, then he can come and light it for you. I mean, yeah, but no,
Again,
I
I'm only saying that because of the only complaint he has about it is it takes long to
it's
come up to temp.
one that's one that but I have found that I can remedy it by opening up the cooker. Like if I'm trying to grill something, I will open it up and let it come up to temperature open. But if I'm smoking something, I am going to close it down and allow it to come up to temperature slowly. It wasn't a complaint. Or I have since learned how to mitigate that, if that makes sense. So would you recommend or rather me use a charcoal chimney and then put the charcoal into the no. Okay.
No, the thing.
You just want me to leave it open so
Well,
it
so
catches faster.
in your instance, if again the speed of it, which it gets to the smoking temp, is the problem. I mean, you have to invest money, but like they have like the little divider basket you can put in there, right? And just only light that one side, and not
Huh.
using the whole thing. You know, you probably know what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. So there we go. Lee says your first hour is the most important for gaining smoke flavor. And I let mine go for, I mean, I was what, 3 hours into the cook and it hadn't even gotten to 200 degrees. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that though. But see, this is another thing, Quentin. When I am doing something like that, I usually have all day to get it done because, but I'm also not cooking, like, I'm not cooking on the big green egg for money. I'm cooking on the big green egg when I'm cooking for us. And that's the thing, or that's one of the things you guys don't see all the time. And I tell you, I swear, I'm gonna just start sending you pictures and messages when I cook on a big green egg, so you know it's getting used, because I use it more often than you would believe. But the thing is, I use it for my own cooks for my family. And if I have a video set up for that particular week, or if I have something else going on, I don't film me doing anything with the big green egg. But because of the fact that it was beef cheeks, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I've had a couple of people ask me about beef cheeks. I've, talked about beef cheeks, and it's something I wanted to put on video because I haven't done it in a long time. That's the only reason why I filmed that video. That's it. Um, Other than, because I mean, I'm like, I don't have to film something, but I needed a video, if that makes sense. Pasta in the what? Yeah. Egg making machine. Q got chickens. More cook time equals less fuel waste. That's it. That's all part of it too, George. Because I'm like, yo, I'm going to,
That's
if
a
I'm
good
going to
point.
start it, again, but there's a difference. If I'm grilling, then I will leave it open to get more heat. And this is one of the things. So I talked to John Grinnell, John, who is a longtime subscriber, and I know he has a big green egg, at least one. And I said, John, why does it take so long to come up to temperature? And he's like, open it up. When you want it to come up to temperature quickly, open it up. And I'm like, okay. So I've done that when I want to grill something. But when I'm smoking something, I don't mind opening it up, getting the fire started, putting everything in there, putting the water pan in there, because I want that diverter plate to come up to temperature. I'm gonna say slowly, but acclimate at the same time. So I know that it's all part of why it takes so long, because I'm putting all those things in there. I mean, I want to say, Quentin, I know why, but the reason why I do it is to hopefully get more smoke flavor on whatever it is I'm smoking. Does that make sense to you? Or you're like, nah, I don't buy it.
I'm like 50-50. 50-50.
Okay, because you're like, okay, that makes sense. Just admit to me that makes sense what I'm doing and how
Uh,
No,
why I'm doing it.
the one thing that made the most sense is what George has said here. The more cook time, less fuel waste. So, because
Yeah.
me, like, I have mine just ripping again. You can see the
No.
flame coming out of there.
Nope.
That's when I put everything in, and then just shut it down and
No.
bring it down for like 10 minutes, and then I'm ready to go.
Nope.
Versus you have like a whole slow and very slow process of getting it.
Yes. Yes. TJ says he uses the Instapot. I've never thought about using the Instapot. You know why sometimes I don't like using gadgets? It's because I have to pull them out of whatever cabinet or drawer or wherever they are, and it's a pain in the ass. Like, I actually have some, the fat from the brisket I made today. I have to get my, um the meat grinder is on the side of the house, in the cabinet on the side of the house. The Vivor vacuum sealer and the meat grinder live out there, right? So I got to go outside, get it, bring it inside, get in the door with the heavy ass thing, set it up on the counter, do the meat grinder thing. I'm not TJ. I don't have a dedicated room to be able to. Uh, oh, I thought that
ooh.
said Heaven Hill. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, that says Heaven Hill. But I said, let me wait and see. But
He's
I
in
thought I read
Florida.
Heaven Hill. Huh. Roger says another $200 options. Yeah. What up, Keon? He says, "Hey yo, what's?" He
What's up,
says,
thing?
"Hey yo, what's Dash and Barbecue Family?" Oh, I guess he said what I missed. You're gonna have to be like Susie and go back to the beginning of the video
That
and
is
see what you
hilarious.
missed. So we're not going to talk. I'm gonna say ill, but we're not going to talk about Susie. Even though we miss Susie, and that's the only reason why we talk about Susie is because we miss her. We're
Hey,
not.
it's only $89.99. It's not $200. All right.
What
So
is 89.90?
yeah, damn it,
The
Woo.
put some respect on it.
You can't hide money.
the egg maker?
No, the
No, the egg
the
maker's $10.
the separator for the charcoal basket inside the XL.
Oh, hold on.
Now, if you get the one with Big
BGE.
Green Egg, that one's $300. So just throwing it out there.
All right, so hold on.
It's
Big green egg charcoal basket.
That
Okay,
one's
so
gonna be $300.
lump charcoal. All right, so this one says, oh, the kick ash basket. That's the one you're talking
No,
about.
no, 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 no. Not here. I'll send you a link. I'm talking about this right here.
Just put it in the chat.
I am. I'm putting it in the chat right now. This
Okay, Only Fire stainless steel charcoal ash basket fits extra large. I found it. It's
Yeah.
on my list of things already. I already want it. I just, man.
$300.
You said what now?
$300.
No, it's $80. Just like you said.
What? From Big Green
I
Egg?
found no. This
Oh, you
is
talking about the one from
Only Fire. Only
Right.
Fire.
Yeah.
The one from Only Fire is Only Fire stainless steel charcoal ash basket fits extra
Yep.
large Big Green Egg ceramic grills charcoal basket. But dog, you know what I do is I just freaking pile the charcoal in the back of the cooker if I'm going to be doing, if I need to have a direct versus an indirect zone. I don't.
Okay, paste the whole link.
Well, now that I don't have a diverter plate anymore, I might have to end up, getting a basket like that.
just order both at the same time, and you can be
just totally
back
break
up.
the bank.
Where my mug is in the other room, so I don't have a mug. Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Blessed.
Hey, you want to live this life? You want to live this life?
Nobody knows my sorrows.
Jesus, the 5-piece expander for the XL is almost $400.
Oh, I know. I saw it. I like
Oh,
it's
man.
on my
See?
list. Listen, would
The XL
anyone
is
like
no
to?
joke.
Okay, all right. Let me just humbly ask: would anyone like to sponsor or go through my wish list for Amazon for my barbecue stuff? Because I mean, if anyone would like to contribute, I was saying contribute. Can contribute. I almost sound like Jimmy there.
Look, you can leave me out of the green egg discussion totally. I'm way too poor for that.
Man, listen,
way too poor for that.
Me too, man. Me too. Shoot. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand how a lot of people who are doing barbecue and watching my videos don't realize I'm just a regular guy. Like, I am not rich. I'm not making $1 million off of my YouTube videos. I use my YouTube channel to pay my cell phone bill. That is it in a nutshell. Like, now, mind you, my cell phone bill is higher than a lot of people's because I have 5 phones on my bill. But the point I'm trying to make is my YouTube money goes into paying my cell phone bill. Like, that is pretty much it. There is not a lot of extra. So, man.
I can say,
Wait,
I would say this about your channel, what people will probably look at and kind of have that perception of you is because if they're looking at trying to get an LSG or whatever smoker, and they see you have one, and they see that that version you specifically have, and you have and you have all the other cookers, and you have Vanna,
but
so that's that's why.
You know what they don't know I have? I have a bunch of debt too.
Exactly. No one sees that. Nobody sees that.
Listen, yo, here's the thing. You ever see that
taste tester number 1, taste
man,
tester number 2,
taste
tester number 3.
Man,
it's called that.
Mrs. Dash.
Mrs. Dash, yep.
Listen. There's a meme and it's like da. You know, it's like something about irresponsible and a lot of credit card debt. I have a lot of credit card debt. You know, that's basically it. I mean, listen, did Chris from Lone Star Girls help me out? When I say help me out, he gave me a little bit of a discount when I bought my cabinet cooker. but I paid for it. Like literally, I paid for it. Um, the Bernadette, I paid for it. Bessie, I paid for it. Now, did I have to leverage something in order to get something? I mean, listen, have I gotten cookers for free? Yes. I mean, I got Frida for free. That's why her name is Frida. Okay.
That's hilarious.
But
Okay.
but I mean, there are but that's only after. I mean, I've been doing barbecue videos on YouTube for 10 plus years, and people know me as the barbecue guy. And that's when people hit you up and they're like, "Hey, I got this thing. You want it?" I'm like, sure." I mean, have I gotten other things for discounted prices? Yes. But I mean, listen, I have things in the works, and listen, I got emails coming from different companies, and they're like, "Hey, we want to send you this thing," and I'm like, "I don't want that thing."
Yeah.
Um,
I finally broke down today. I got a pizza oven coming. And I've told them no for about 4 or
but
5 times.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jimmy. I wouldn't mind a pizza oven because we enjoy pizza, but I like
You have
cooking my pizza. Okay, I like cooking my pizzas in a skillet in the oven because they're more controllable. And listen, hear me out. Okay, Quentin, you have a big green egg, and it is your hammer. Everything looks like a nail to you.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
I am
Does
the
everything.
only person. Listen, hear me out. I am the only person in my household who appreciates a smoked pizza. No one else does. It would be wasted cooking on the big green egg to make. You're making a face, and you're not everything is for everybody.
It's a wood
This
fire
is
pizza
what
though. We're not adding smoked wood to it though. We're just using regular
you,
lump.
even though you're not smoking it and are putting wood in there, it's charcoal. It's going to have a charcoal flavor. It's going to have a grilled flavor.
They don't like
No
wood fire
one,
pizza.
no one in my household would appreciate it aside
My
from
bad.
me.
My bad.
Dog, this thank you for filling the stereotype. Why would you cook it in the skillet when you have the big green egg? I'm telling you, everyone has these prejudices. Everyone. And the thing
True.
is, your big green egg is a hammer. Everything looks like a nail. I have so many different places and things I can cook on that I spread my cooks out. And there are so many people that are like, "You have that wood burning smoker. Why are you using pellets?" Because it's a test bed. I'm trying to see if that's a viable solution. If I were to like able to get a catering company off like to have a spot or have a trailer, I want to see if this damn thing works. But no one understands that. No one is like in my mind as to why I'm doing it. All they see is you abandon the wood burning community. What? I cooked on a wood burning smoker for years because that's what I had. That's what I had. Now that I have something different,
Preach.
don't fault me for
Preach.
using something different. But they do.
All I'm gonna say
Dude.
is, don't put no damn pellets in that big
Look.
green egg, and you
Oh,
maybe no
never.
problem.
So listen. The only
Be
time I will be completely honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. So I have put pellets in the big green egg. Listen,
oh Lord,
li-
child, you about to
dog.
cancel
Listen. See, this is you're judging and you're not listening.
God.
Listen and don't judge. I put
No
pellets
judge.
in the big green egg as a flavor enhancer, as a flavor agent.
Didn't mean it.
Go ahead, drink straight. Go ahead, keep drinking.
We
Like
are.
wood chips. Like wood chips.
What's it gonna
Th-
wait? What? What?
I'm telling you, these are all things I've tried off camera. You know why I've tried them off camera? People like you. That's why.
Did it work?
You're I didn't notice a difference. That was the whole point.
Yes,
What the
sir.
What up, Keon? What you drinking on tonight, Keon?
Oh,
Let me put.
Some Crown tonight.
All
Yeah.
right, that's a peach. Oh, that's a big old peach
what was that?
bottle.
That peach?
That's Crown Peach. Yeah,
Yeah.
You
you
got the
gotta
big bottle
look
too, huh,
faster.
big dog?
You tried the blackberry?
That money.
Oh,
Yeah,
listen, that
it's-
blackberry is
It's
dangerous.
not bad, but
It
it's not my
definitely is
favorite.
dangerous.
It's sweet.
I
It's
love
really
blackberry.
sweet. All right, so but Quentin, do you understand? Do you understand why I did it? And this is you're like, oh my god.
No. I get you. I've smoked. So I did one thing with the pellets and the big green egg. I smoked my. I did some chicken broth and I smoked that with the pellet, the little pellet
The
tube thing, or
smoking
whatever.
tube, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So I used that before, and it's fine. Like I was just kidding, but I'm saying don't like invent some cheese bag or something and start like burning pellets in there.
No.
Like,
And but the whole thing is, and I'll tell you, I put the pellets in there like I would sprinkle wood chips in the big green egg, and that was the thing. So I sprinkled some pellets in on top of the charcoal to try to help give me some additional flavor. I didn't notice a difference.
you know, what my question is for the pellets, and I don't know this. So when you went, so and I asked this to the guy that I knew had a pellet grill before I knew you had your LSG, and I was like, how do you get smoke, like a different smoke flavor in the pellets? And you have to add like a blend or something? Can you throw in like a chunk of
Yes.
wood? Like how do you get, like, he's like, we just use a pellet. We
So
don't just
there's two different ways, right? So in the LSG cabinet, the LSG auger is able to use, or the hopper is able to accept pellets and wood chips. So that is one of the things that is it's helpful to get additional wood flavor. But my problem is I never wanted to add anything additional to my hopper because I never wanted to introduce a problem. There have been people I've seen with those or adding wood chips that are saying, "Oh, my auger got jammed or my auger got caught up." I'm cooking for money. I do not want to spend any extra time or introduce any inaccuracy or anything
Ain't
that's
nobody
not.
got time
But
for that.
ain't
exactly,
nobody got time for
exactly,
that.
Jimmy.
Ain't
Yeah.
no.
Exactly.
But the whole thing is there's so many people who are faulting me because I don't do that. They're like, why haven't you gotten any chips and put the chips in the? Because
Yeah.
I'm cooking for money. If I'm not cooking for money, then I might try to experiment a little bit more. But these videos that I'm showing you on the LSG have typically been because I'm making money on it. I can't mess with that, right? And they don't. The commenters don't seem to understand that.
Let
Now,
me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. You and Jimmy both. I
yeah,
think Jimmy, you have a pellet grill too.
I
Is
do.
there like a some sort of like blend you can do with the different
yes,
pellets
Yes.
you
themselves
just put different pellets
Yes.
in.
to get more smoke, to get more smoke?
There is different brands of different woods
Yep,
that you can do. Now I personally have never tried the charcoal, but the
it's
reason
a
I
waste.
haven't is because
It's a
everybody
waste,
says
Jimmy.
that it's a waste.
Dude, there's
But
no value add in using the charcoal pellets. Why? I would use a charcoal cooker.
yeah,
I
It's
went
work.
out and bought the charcoal pellets and was like, I don't taste charcoal and I don't taste wood. It just tastes like it was cooked on the like I don't know.
like a
So
propane
Is
grill.
it more expensive, like the pellets?
no, I mean
Not
it's the
really.
same
Not really.
old bag of pellets. Like if you go to Walmart or Ace or whatever, they're gonna sell the charcoal pellets with the cherry pellets and the pecan pellets and the maple pellets or whatever other mix that you
Yeah.
have, and they got
Hickory
5 or 6 hickory. They
yeah,
got mesquite. Oh,
mesquite.
they
Yeah,
got
I can't use
they
that.
got they
No, I'm
got
just
5 or 6 different types of wood pellets. And then there's blends that have like the one that I use, the blend that I use, and I use it and I won't say primarily, but I use it because it's practical and I'm pragmatic. I use it because it costs me the least amount of money and I have
Yeah,
the highest yield of profit on it.
yeah.
I'm not going to spend the listen,
That's
somebody sent me some
it's
one of you guys who watches my channel sent me some of those oh my gosh, I just threw the box away because I was holding on to it like for all of perpetuity. But the pecan pellets, the pecan pellet shells, I could
never had it.
I noticed
never.
it was It was a little more pronounced as far as smoke, but it wasn't so drastic that I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing since since sliced bread. It
Smoked
was a
bread.
little different. It was
I'm
a
starting
little
on that one.
different. It was a little different, right? But
Yeah.
again, it wasn't earth shattering. It was different because it was a different type of wood. Can you taste and smell the difference between apple and cherry? Yes. Can you taste the difference between apple and walnut? Yes. Can you taste the difference between apple and whatever else? Yes. I think that was what it was. So the pellets that I use are a mix of maple, apple, cherry, and like oak,
Don't be
or
giving your
excuse me,
secrets
and
out, brother.
hickory.
Don't give your
No, no, no.
secrets out, man.
It's a
Don't give your
it's
secrets.
a not Walmart. It's a Sam's blend. It's
Yeah.
a smokehouse blend. Yo,
That's the
listen,
40-pound
I
bag.
get 40 pounds for $15.
Yep. Yep.
40 pounds for $15. The pecan pellets. Somebody please check me. That was like a 20-pound box, and it was like $40,
Yeah.
if
Does that
not
last
more.
It's not worth it.
No, it doesn't last longer. The pellets are going to last as long. Listen, if you are
Pecan burns
cooking
faster anyway.
hot, yo, listen,
Pecan
if
burns
you cook
faster
hot
anyway.
and fast, if you cook
Hmm.
hot and fast, your pellets gonna go hot and faster. If you cook low and slow, they gonna go low and slower. All right, that's the only way. It's not like charcoal. Like lump charcoal burns hotter and faster than briquettes does. We know that. And that's only because there's fillers in the briquettes that slow everything down. But with that slowing everything down, you get extra ash. There's trade-offs. In the pellets, ain't no damn difference. They don't cook faster or better or no, it's all compressed sawdust, dog. It's gonna cook, it's gonna be the same exact way. There's no difference. None, in my opinion. In my opinion. I'm not speaking the gospel. I'm just speaking my opinion. All right. Because let me put that caveat out there. That asterisk, my opinion. All right. Because there
Yeah,
are
because
people.
well, I don't know about the pellets. That might be the situation with the pellets, but with the sticks, I use pecan, uh, oak, and hickory. But that pecan, it'll burn real fast. I mean, it doesn't
Mm.
burn hotter, but it just goes away real faster than the hickory or the
Well,
oak.
I think it also could be the pecan would, depending on how dry it is. Because if it's drier, it's going to cook faster. If it's a little moist, if it's a little wetter, if it's a little younger, it'll linger because it's got to get that moisture out before it starts to actually cook, or burn up. So I don't know. I would kind of say you would have to run a pretty in depth test to say, okay, we're going to harvest this at the same exact time. We're going to dry it at the same exact time, and we're going to cook it. You know, the different woods in a controlled environment at about the same time so we can do a definitive test. But hold on, let's see. So Lee said, would the
Ketchup.
community be interested in a traditional barbecue style? I'm curious to the response. It's not grilling nor smoking. I found no channel doing this. Do folks still cook this way? Lee, I guess, what is traditional? What are you saying is traditional? Because everybody has their own interpretation as to what is traditional barbecue. So I'm here. So TJ says I'm hearing some hate directed towards me. Nope, no, not at all.
Me too,
Lee
TJ.
says, we inspire him. Listen, my intention is to inspire any and everyone, and my whole thing is my goal is to demystify some things with barbecue, and also I want to also demystify some old wives tales where
That can't be a
people
word.
what demystify.
That cannot exist.
Demystify is a word.
Mr. Damn, some bitch you did.
It's gotta
Carry on.
be. It's gotta be.
I never heard that was like three words into one. I was like,
Demystify? Do you know
Yep.
what would you like me to define demystify?
I mean, I
Taking
heard you right. I
please,
didn't
please,
know, brother.
hold on,
Mysterious
hold on.
subject.
Please, please
No.
read, please read the definition of demystify.
This is the sci-fi channel. It says make a difficult or I
Concept.
can pronounce that word. Subject,
Spell it.
clear or easier to understand.
Spell
So
what was the word you can't say? Spell it.
esoteric.
Esoteric.
Esoteric. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now everybody just like the damn dictionary all of a sudden. Lord Jesus,
Listen.
the
Okay,
smartest
okay, all
person
right.
you
Well,
found
look, you up here in this corner, that's Funkin' Wagnall over there. He's got a vocabulary that just blows you away anyway. That's just Dash.
I'm demystified right now.
Oh, there you
Scoop.
go.
I apologize. Carry on, sir.
All right. Let's see. Let's get on down to Grumpus's comment on Lee.
All
Keep going,
right.
Dash. You behind.
So Lee said we inspire him. Listen, and that is my intention. The whole thing is I want to demystify
Demystify.
barbecue.
Oh, the third
Because the
time.
whole thing is, listen, but it's so true. Like I know I said it organically before, but I am intentionally saying it now. But the whole thing is, people put me and or other people on YouTube on a pedestal for no reason. I'm just cooking dinner for my family. But the difference is I am putting myself out there and showing the world what I am doing. I had someone today comment on my video and I was like, yo, this comment right here, and I'm trying to go back out there to all right. So I'm trying to find his okay. So he commented on a video yesterday. He's like, love your channel, bro. As another northern barbecue boy, you definitely need to pay attention to air humidity. When it's cold up here into winter, I always use a water pan. Spritzing just doesn't help. As far as cheeks go, they're not dense enough to smoke all the way to tender. Even though you wrapped it with some liquid and the fat like the butter, you need more liquid and fat. Yada yada blah blah blah. So he goes on, right? So I'm like, yo, my man, he told me how I should prepare him. So he says, I replied and I'm like, my man, this is the help I was looking for. And this is in the video. I'm like, yo, somebody please tell me what the hell I did wrong. I am big enough. I am a big enough man, more ways than one, to, to,
Go there.
to understand that I don't know everything. Okay. And I know there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So I said, my man, thanks. This is the help. What he said, his comment, I said, this is the help I was looking for. Even though they were edible, I knew that they weren't right. I was looking for something else. I said, thanks, man. And I usually do use a water pen. I've been trying to experiment with and without it on the Big Green Egg at times. I said, thanks again for the kind words and the suggestion. So he says, no problem. I've definitely seen you use water pans before. I mostly highlighted it for any other reader who lives in a dry north like us. I appreciate you showing everyone not to be afraid to try something new. Even with all of your experience, you push yourself to expand your skills to learn something new. The best pitmasters know that great barbecue is built from trial and error. I got mad respect for your skills, artistry, and for you putting yourself out there for the love of the game. Yo, I was blown away, completely blown away. And I was like, bruh, I said, this means a lot. I feel seen. Though as hard as I try to do things a little differently, I get so much pushback and flat out hate for some of the things that I do put out here. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna need you to comment more, please and thank you. Dude, Quentin, not to pick on you,
Go ahead.
but you did the thing that I'm talking about that happens in the comments.
What did I do?
When I was saying why I do what I do, maybe I need to explain it more. Maybe that's it. And then you would understand why I don't mind putting you're like, I have a problem with the way you started your charcoal. But
I
everyone,
because your complaint was
I have,
literally taking a long time to come to the temp.
but I complained about that before. When have you heard me complain about it taking a long time to come up to the temperature lately?
Every time the big green is brought up, that's
No,
your first thing you say that you don't like. It's like it takes so
it
long to come to the temp.
it does. All right, but anyway, all
Thank
right,
you.
all right. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna try to catch up on the comments because I am. Oh my god, I'm 20 minutes behind.
No, Lord. Hey Susie,
Uh,
I don't
no,
know if she's here or
Susie's
not,
not
but you're
here.
so far behind. I have no idea.
Oh, I'm about to say Susie's not here. Grumpus says low and slow fire over wood coals. Oh, he's talking about
That's
the pig.
Lee.
Yeah, like Rodney Scott. Yeah, with pizza
Wait,
stone.
wait, wait. Grumpus, what do you know about Rodney Scott?
Look,
What do you know
there's
about
only
Rodney?
one of us. There's
That's
only one of us who's actually been to his restaurant. That's on this panel right now.
That would
Yeah.
be many. Rodney Scott and I know each other. I've been, he and I met 10, 12 times.
Weird flex. Weird flex.
Barbecue flex on this.
I mean,
look, that's just whole hog cooking, burning wood
101.
in a container, sticking hot charcoal under the or hot embers
Ember, yeah.
under the pig. I did it in Georgia with my in-laws. I've done it all my life here. That's just what we cook.
Stop demystifying it.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna get flat.
let's see. Lee, go back and look on my channel. I've got some.
Yeah.
Way, so.
All right, so Grumpus says, why use 20 briquettes when 18 will do? Damn near, man. Smoking meat is just smoking. It's delicious. Grilling meat is also delicious. Middle road, traditional way. That's what I was taught to do. See, and so Lee, here's my thing, Lee. Everyone has their own concept as to what traditional barbecue is, right? Me growing up, traditional barbecue wasn't anything barbecue because I grew up in Philadelphia and barbecue, man, on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
All right,
All right. So listen. All right. So, but the whole thing is this: growing up for me, barbecue was putting chicken in a pan in the oven with barbecue sauce. That was barbecue chicken.
Same here.
That's not barbecue chicken, okay, in the grand scheme of things. But that's what barbecue was when I grew up. Then it was when we were having a cookout, okay, we were going to have hot dogs, hamburgers, and parboiled chicken that was finished on the grill and barbecue sauce was put on top of.
Yep.
That was a cookout, okay? So when I went to Cookout, the restaurant, those of you who know Cookout, and I see they got pulled pork and hamburgers, I'm like, how does that even go together? And milkshakes, I'm like, bruh. All right. So Roger said something about a barbecue. You listen. When somebody says barbecue that way, I know they want vinegar and they pull pork, and I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't do it.
If it
I
goes
don't
with
do it.
hamburgers, it's barbecue.
Barbecue. Like, what? You the barbecue man? You do barbecue? No, I don't do barbecue the way you want barbecue. Because I'm telling you, when they say barbecue, when they say barbecue like barbecue, they want vinegar and what are those red pepper flakes and man, dog. Listen, that's not what I do. That's not what I do. That's not barbecue to me because that's not me. Anyway, Roger, I'm gonna need you to expand because look, the canic addiction aside, I don't know what you were referring to. No other style is traditional barbecue. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lord. When you're catering, you have to maintain a flavor profile because that's the flavors your customers expect. Oh my goodness! Why is this so hard for people to understand? When I started my barbecue catering and I decided that I was going to go out on a limb and start catering, I
What up,
said to
Steven?
myself, what'd you say, Jimmy?
I'm reading the comments. Keep going.
Oh,
I'm
I said to myself, I want to be as consistent as McDonald's. And I hate to use McDonald's as a
You could
uh,
have used anything else.
but the thing is this, everyone understands what McDonald's brings to the table.
Mm.
If I say I want to be as consistent as McDonald's, you know exactly what I mean. So it's not
Mm.
about the company that I use. I'm trying to use the example of consistency because McDonald's, you can go to McDonald's in Bar Harbor, Maine, or in Oregon, or in we're somewhere up in Washington State, Seattle, and they're the exact same. The exact same. And that's how I wanted my barbecue to be. And I know Roger knows that because he's been eating my food for a long time, and the flavors on my food haven't changed. He can tell you there's been subtle differences because of the cookers, but not because of the seasoning. And that is a big distinction. So, just like Steven said, when you're catering, you have to maintain a flavor profile because that's the flavor customers expect. Yeah. Look out, that pellet the pellet police are coming. Yeah, buddy, they sure are. In droves. If you slow down the airflow, just contain heat, there's a difference.
Hmm?
A difference to
Leave.
what? I'm not sure what you're
I,
talking about.
I guess he's talking about cooking with wood, because that was what he's saying. Traditional barbecue is cooking with wood.
But it's all wood. No, we don't go there.
Wood or wood derivatives, wood adjacent.
Can
Actually,
we
that
not
makes
use
sense.
can we
Yeah.
can we move on from the adjacent stuff? Are
No,
we not past that?
no, 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 not at all. Because it's funny. It is funny, not to you, but
No,
it's funny.
nobody's laughing. There's not been an LOL anywhere. It ain't
Oh,
funny.
it prove him wrong, please. Go ahead. Go ahead, comment. Go ahead, comment. I thought I thought the mystify was just a Scrabble word.
That was a Scrabble word right there. Jesus.
Listen, I even spelled it wrong because uh, if we look at Quentin's name,
Why you changing my name for? I know what name was. I didn't pick a name when I came in here, so I appreciate that.
your name was Happy Birthday Dash when you came in. My birthday's in October. That's what it said. Happy Birthday Dash.
Damn, it's been a while since it's been
Um. So TJ says Dash inspires me to eat real bacon, not fake bacon. You know what TJ inspires me to do? He inspires me to read between the lines.
yeah, you know it's coming.
It's
Actually, Dash, you
Yep.
know what? I tried beef bacon last week.
It's
You know what it tastes
fantastic.
like?
pretty
It
good.
it tastes like it tastes like steak.
Okay.
I mean, it tastes like beef. I don't.
Yep.
There's nothing crazy about it. It just tastes like.
It is fantastic. It is saltier. It is salty and unctuous, and all the things that you want in a bacon. It is that, but beef.
It might
Y'all,
beef.
y'all
That's
gonna
right. Like beef.
y'all
I don't
gonna
know.
make me go to the so tomorrow is Thursday. I have to. So
Yeah.
I've told you guys about my heartburn, right? Like I've had heartburn for basically like a year or some change, where it's just like it irks the hell out of me. So I've been taking the little heartburn pills, and I need to take one now because
Put a brick under the headboard of your bed.
brick under the
Huh?
headboard.
Yep. Raise it up
A brick.
about 3
Oh,
to 4 inches at the
so
headboard.
so
That
so
would
here's
help
the
for
thing,
sure.
Jimmy.
That would
I'm
help
like,
for
what the hell? What type of Louisiana,
I bet it works. I bet it
It works.
works.
It does
all right.
work.
So
Elevate
here's the
your
thing,
headboard just a little.
but
TJ's hilarious.
the thing is this, Jamie. I have a bed that I can incline myself. Thanks, Mrs. Dash. Nah, don't even
See,
try
you
it.
see, you see
This
how
is
rich Dash
this
really
is
is over
this
here.
is
You see how rich
this
he
is
really is. He got a fancy bed.
listen. That's Mrs. Dash. Okay, she
uh,
bought that. She bought
Mm-hmm.
that. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
You know what? All of y'all can get muted. All y'all can
Mhm.
get muted.
I got
Correct
a
that.
friend that's got a $6,000 bed. I didn't know I had a relative had one.
Listen,
I tell
listen.
you what.
It was not a $6,000 bed. Let me just tell you. Okay, this was. Look, she ordered this thing from Sam's Club. It is not a $6,000 bed. Okay, let me tell you. All right, so oh my gosh, bro, you cooking for family, but you're doing it all wrong, bro. Oh boy. Mm, listen. So there are probably some of you who saw I posted a picture of the Fast and the Furious cookbook on my Instagram the other day because family. So that's so funny. So hold on, Grump. I'm sorry, Lee. Since we take this shit too serious, love y'all. I love all y'all. You do 100%. Hell yeah,
You
dude.
get used
But
to us
but that's
cutting
the
up.
whole thing, Lee. I mean, Lee, you will understand that one, I don't take things that seriously, but two, sometimes people get to me in the comments, and I know I shouldn't allow people to get to me in the comments, but I'm human.
It
I am a
happens.
person, and I do. It does. It pisses me the fuck off.
I,
Okay.
I have a pissed off level. Hide from channel. Yep,
All right. So I don't do that, and
I
I won't
do.
say intentionally, but I'm going to go out. All right. So Total Barbecue. Thank you, man. I saw you commented on the beef cheeks, and I'm going to find. Where is it? Okay, this guy, this guy, this guy, this
Oh
guy
God, I hope
says,
it's not me.
no, it's not you.
Okay,
This
good.
is D Murphy 9341. This is from a few days ago. And this was on the video from
It's my burner account.
years ago. It says baby back ribs finishing with the slow cooker, sous vide versus pressure cooker. So if you guys don't know, a few years ago, I was like, okay, I can uh, smoke some ribs or do something with ribs, and it was an experiment, right? Again, me doing dumb experiments. This was an experiment, and it was like, all right, how can I do something different, like on with these ribs, right? So the whole thing was, I think I started them on the big green egg, or excuse me, on the Traeger, and then I
Mm-mm.
finished it in the slow cooker. One, I finished it sous vide, and then I put some in the pressure cooker. Three different ways to finish the ribs versus putting the ribs in the oven. All right, let me set the tone. So this person says, I have to disagree with your three experiments being good. Sorry, but the comparison lacks specific comparing of the main issue in most people's minds, the tenderness and texture, not the sauce issue, which is predominant in all comparisons. The final comparison was just your daughter. Cute as she is, her opinion wasn't enough. Spoken like someone who doesn't have damn kids. Jimmy, please tell me, are kids the most opinionated people you know, or what?
Absolutely.
I
Plus
value a
some.
child. I value a child's opinion more than I do an adult because
They
an
gonna
adult
tell
is
you
going to
what they think.
pacify me.
Yeah, they
They're
gonna
going to
tell you.
pacify me. Oh wait, Quentin, do you
Pacify.
Your
know what
Wait a
child will
minute.
spit it
pacify
Wait a minute.
is?
out.
Let me look that up.
your
Let me look
Do
your
that up.
you,
child will
Quentin?
spit it out. They
Let
don't
me look.
like
Matt,
it.
Let me make sure. Let
listen.
me make sure.
But hold on, Quentin. Are you looking to pacify right
I'm,
now?
I'm looking up right now. I got you.
All right. I,
Pacify. Quell the anger, agitation, or excitement of. Carry on,
yes.
Dash. You good?
There you
An adult will pacify me while a child will tell me like it is and not how it should be. Okay? So he says the final comparison was just your daughter's cute as she is. Her opinion wasn't enough. You did not get your son's opinion and nothing from your wife about texture or tenderness. Her focus on temperature was irrelevant. Your final test was the sous vide was the least favorite. Yet your son said it was better than the Instapot. If your wife heat preference factored in, that again was irrelevant. But this is what this person doesn't understand. My wife and Jimmy, Oh, Jimmy, you gonna is 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 he's laughing.
I know where
He's
you're going.
laughing. He's laughing because he know what I'm about to say. If I cook something and it is fucking fantastic and it is not hot enough, will she complain about it?
Absolutely.
Wholeheartedly. And that will be the complaint. And that will be the thing that she remembers. It was cold. It didn't burn my mouth. Right?
Yep.
Keon is cracking up. Keon is cracking up. Because listen, Quentin, we are ahead of the game, and we are spitting knowledge right now. But this person who clearly is touched, okay, touched. All right. Then he said,
it's called a keyboard ranger.
Bruh, keyboard commando is what I like to call him. So this person says, overall, you in all caps should have bitten the bullet and done the testing of these yourself. A few bites wouldn't kill you, even a lot won't kill you. You even could have spit it out. As a carnivore, fat in the meat is a good thing. The problem is eating fat with carbs. I lost 150 pounds on eating just fatty meat. The BS about fat, I'm assuming that fat is your reason you claim to not eat pork for health reasons, is just that BS.
That comment definitely took a left turn out of nowhere.
Bruh.
Ah,
Hold on. Just
you must
wait.
have pissed in his Cheerio.
This guy's down
Yo.
to 600 pounds.
Like,
He's proud
yo.
of himself.
Damn.
But hold on. It gets better. It gets better.
No,
If
sir.
cholesterol is your issue, hold on, listen, hear me out, right? This is what I'm talking about. If cholesterol is your issue, contrary to many traditional doctors who listen to too much pharmaceutical reps, studies show people with lower cholesterol don't live as long as those with high cholesterol. And statins are horrible for you. Statins, thank you. All right, they're horrible for you. The studies used for them have been misrepresented. I can give you many videos by doctors who are not sucked in by the pharmaceutical companies and know the facts. This mother, listen, a dozen names. I also suggest you look up the following doctors. There are more. This is just some on YouTube who recommend carnivore and fatty meals. Bro, I eat meat all the time, and I eat meat only. Like my dinner can be a steak with a side of more steak. I have no problem with that, right? So here's my response, all right? And here's my response.
I'm
right?
I'm waiting to hear it.
My response is thanks in your time in reviewing my video, but it's not that serious. It's subjective and was a excuse me and oh my god, I'm sorry. I was livid.
Bro,
All right,
calm
because
down, Dash. Calm down. You got the heart thing now. Calm down. Blood pressure.
bro, listen. It's subjective and was a way to include my family in a video. I don't eat pork for religious reasons. Thank you for your insensitivity, internet stranger. Period.
You know
Bruh.
how you kill him the most? If he wrote all that and you just wrote that little bit back to him, oh, he's crushed.
That's exactly it. That was it. That was it.
Defeated.
Yo, but the nail in the coffin was thanks for your insensitivity, internet stranger.
Insensitivity.
Not
Now,
bad.
I thought that was.
Are you looking at?
No, I'm not. No. You good on that one? I got that one.
Okay.
You good on that one?
You good on that one?
Good on that one.
Go ahead, Keon. What you want to say?
For some reason, I thought that was a pork shoulder you did that on because you moved the broth from one of the pots to the other.
No. That video was probably, if I had to guess, that video was like early COVID, so 5 or 6 videos and 5 or 6 years ago, because that was the whole thing. We were all home, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I going to do to include my family? Who's
Link
home?
that video down below.
All right,
I
hold
think when
on.
I first started watching you, like, I might not even seen that one.
Oh, you've seen it. Hopefully you've seen it.
If it was during COVID, I definitely saw it. I think I don't.
Yeah. For some reason, I
all
thought
right.
it was a
So
good show.
Pretty sure I knew you before I got there.
all right, hold on. Let's see.
Let me check this
Boom, boom,
out.
boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see.
Oh, I
7 years ago. Bam. 7 years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Actually, did I comment on it? I did not comment on this.
Look, there's only 12 comments on the video.
I don't think I was in YouTube yet.
No.
Let me. I'm gonna mute the video just so I could see what memory. I jog my memory with it. Oh, this one Dash had his whole stomach out on YouTube. Oh my god, bro, he got the card. Oh, look at Dash with the keys in the pocket, the knife. We're going through cabinets. Oh
yeah.
my god, no wonder dude commented. No wonder he commented.
This is old. Yo, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to watch this one.
Okay.
Cargo pants. We sliding stuff on the counter. Woo!
Brother Steven, you need to put that link out there for us. So we
No,
can all go
I
back
did.
look at
I put the link in the comment.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a long time ago before I started wearing the Duluth Trading Company pants.
I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I knew you at this time. This was early COVID. Yeah.
So the whole thing was.
The hair, oh no, Lord, the hair Dash. Wow,
yeah. All right. You're funny. The intro.
Wait, he does have hair.
I need Dash to get on here and watch this.
Yo.
Bring the Dash on here. Like,
this is all right. You know, I'm glad I like y'all. Okay.
Woo.
This is. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to catch up on the comments. All right.
Yeah, you better do something, because boy, I tell you,
shut up, Quentin. Yo, Grumpus says I've been around these restaurants and tried nearly everything on the menu. All right, Grumpus, that's what's up. Traditional barbecue is a regional concept. It all depends on where you live. I agreed.
Good Lord.
Finishing up barbecue. Growing up, barbecue was burnt up chicken over charcoal. Started with a full bottle of lighter fluid. Man, listen.
Bro,
Lee says no vinegar here.
You come a long way, Dad. You come a long way.
Oh, hell yeah, I have.
Listen, God.
The glow up is real, okay? The glow up is real.
All right?
Yo.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry.
Mechanics are the chicken dogs of barbecue. Oh, God, he even spelled it wrong. I was referring to you being broke. Yeah, that's exactly why. Jimmy says, Lee says, Jimmy, what's your channel? Cuff and Stuff Barbecue. Thank you. All right, so Cuff and Stuff Barbecue. Thank you for posting the link.
Like my name on here.
Your heartburn comes from. Oh my gosh, TJ, you mother.
Yeah, that comment is legendary. That's a good comment, TJ. That's a very good comment.
What's funny is this. So I have been looking for, and I think I've talked about the breakfast spot that I used to go to when I used to have to drop taste tester number 2 off at school every now and again. There was a breakfast spot on my way home coming from his school that had the best turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches that I could get for breakfast. Yo, they were fantastic. I used to get turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese on white toast with butter and grape jelly. Yo, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. So yesterday, I had to get taste tester number 3's iPad screen fixed from a friend of mine, a lady I used to work with when I was teaching computer stuff, right? She owns, no, what are you talking about money? Who's got money? Quentin?
Brother, you can iPad fix, the screen replaced.
Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this. My daughter bought her iPad herself because of how she hustles and because she's an entrepreneur. She bought that iPad herself. You know why? I loathe Apple. I would never buy it for her. Okay.
I'm so glad you went bald, brother. Because this video is struggling to watch right now. I'm not even. Lord
What?
Jesus,
TJ, don't
you
you
got
enjoy
hair.
this?
You
Aren't
got
you
look at this
enjoying
patch
this?
right here. There's nothing going, and there's a patch like right here. And it's like, oh, like what is the hair doing?
Hey, I gave you the comment a thumbs up, so
Thank
Lord
you.
have
you're welcome.
Anyway. So her screen was cracked. So I said, all right, let me reach out to my homie, my friend who does screen repairs, and I'm going to get it replaced. The
But
only problem is her shop is all the way across town, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I dropped off taste tester number 3 at school. I'm gonna go across town to get the screen replaced. On the way, I passed by the breakfast spot. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm doing yesterday? I'm stopping to get breakfast. It was fantastic. It was just the same exact way. Was it basic? Yes. Was it turkey bacon? Yes. It was exactly what I wanted, and it hit the spot. When I say hit the spot, it hit the spot. Anyway, I go get my turkey bacon, egg and cheese. Boom, go get the screen replaced. I hang out with my homie. I'm bullshitting with her all day long. I'm working from her spot, right? Oh yeah, this is
this
yep.
this is that time, man.
That's not prime, not at all. That was all part of that. Nah, man. That was like 50 pounds heavier. That was hair on the head. The beard wasn't as nice as it is now. I mean,
pronounced
You
as
came
yeah,
so far.
there you go.
the glow up, okay? The glow up. All right.
It's brother.
Yo, listen.
When
Some
you
of
get that
us.
big green egg? Was that after COVID? Because I don't remember this video at
No,
all.
it was before COVID. It was before COVID.
What the?
I've had the big green egg like I've had the big green egg. Okay, I got Vanna. Oh man.
But you've been going live since like COVID though. Like
I've been doing live since
seen
before COVID. Since well before COVID. I've been doing lives for 8 or 9 years. I've been doing lives for 8 or 9 years.
I think I jumped in. I think I jumped in like
Right after got the big green egg, which is I'm telling you, I got the big green egg right before I did that video about the ribs because the whole thing was I cooked a rack of ribs and I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put them on the Traeger, and that was so I have had the Traeger for 8 years. I had the big green egg for longer than I've had the Traeger.
okay, it's making sense then.
All right, I'm pretty sure. If not, I got the big green egg soon after I got the Traeger. But the point is, I put the ribs on on the Traeger, sorry, and then I vacuum sealed them, frozen, and I pulled it out from the same rack of ribs. I cut them into thirds, and I'm like, okay, let me finish these in the pressure cooker, in the slow cooker, and sous vide. Let's figure out what's the best way to do it. And I mean, I don't know how or why I came up with that experiment, but that was the experiment. Um, then
TT3
just
is
have
actually
pork
very cute in
bacon.
this video. He didn't lie about that at all.
You said what? I'm sorry.
She is cute in this video for sure.
Yo,
She's gonna
yeah.
take the ribs and everything.
TJ says I can't mute him. You're right. Paul Walker was barbecue. Yeah.
That's
I
facts.
think it's.
Those of them.
Oh wait. Look, Chris said I think that's Alton's burner account.
That's hilarious.
It seems that person doesn't know that there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. You're exactly right. Look, TJ says thank you. Apple sucks.
It's like one of the most richest companies ever to exist. I'm not sure how they suck.
Look, I mean, listen, I will and have invested in Apple. I mean, I take nothing away from that. But I mean, listen, I want to say I invest in companies that I don't believe in, but there are times when I invest in companies that I don't appreciate the things that they do because the unscrupulous.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me go. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Go ahead. Unscrupulous what?
Unscrupulous business practices that they
Mm.
have.
Well, that works.
That works.
Yeah,
That
that works.
works. Just making sure.
contribute contribute to the financial. How do I want to not even financial opulence, but the financial exuberance that they have, because I mean, Apple charging you every year to get a new version of a phone that Android has had for 6 or 7 years, that they dribble,
Okay,
dribble,
okay, just stop, stop, stop
dribble.
right, stop right there, stop right there, stop right there. Let's back up. Let's just take a step back because when people say this, it pisses me off to the 18th of everything. Go back to the mid 2000s. Tell me what is the original smartphone?
The original smartphone.
BlackBerry
In,
'83.
in your opinion, in your opinion, give me one.
Blackberries were up there.
Blackberries are fine.
Um,
You had one.
the what was that thing called? The flip phone was another. All right.
The
I know
flip.
for sure. I know for sure.
Talking
I
about
had
the
an
Nokia?
You talking about
the yeah
the razor?
no, it wasn't a razor. It was
No, no, that's the Motorola Razor. But I'm thinking,
it-
if you think about the one that was a flip, I think Nokia was
yes.
the one that came out to compete with the BlackBerry.
No, was it Nokia flip? Hold on, let's see. Let me go back.
What is the? I didn't know a flip phone that was considered a smartphone back in the day.
Oh
The
yeah.
top part of the flip version was just the earpiece. It
Was this
opened up.
no. This was
What is that?
well, hold
I'm
on.
actually mostly interested.
I'm gonna look old school.
But here's
Old
my
school
argument.
flip phone.
It's my argument to this.
No, it wasn't a flip. It was the whole screen flipped up and around.
The
That was
sidekick,
like
then
the
the sidekick. What are you talking about? The
sidekick.
sidekick.
Yeah,
That's what it
The
is.
sidekick. What are you talking about?
yeah,
The
that's the
sidekick, in
sidekick.
my opinion, was the original OG smartphone. That thing had
Yes.
web browser. You can do instant messages. You can download
Yeah.
apps to it. You can download music
Yeah.
to it. Everything.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, was the OG smartphone. The Danger
Okay.
devs started this whole thing of smartphones. What Apple did a couple of years later is what started what we now know as the smartphone with the screen that now is your
All right.
keyboard.
But so here, let me ask you this:
Please.
what was the operating system that was on that sidekick phone?
It was dangerous. There was no. What do you mean operating system? Danger developed
It
that
was
whole
it
thing.
was Android based.
I mean,
That
I
is
don't know
where
that.
Android started. Thank you.
What do you mean Android based? Like the Danger
That
Dev did
was
that. It's not what you see today as far as like an Android
that was
phone.
the original psychic phone OS. Let's
Was
see.
developed by Danger. It wasn't an Android anything.
Danger
You
OS,
couldn't
but
download
the
it.
whole thing is okay. Listen to this. The T-Mobile Sidekick primarily ran on the proprietary Danger OS from Hilltop OS from 2002 until 2010. Designed by Danger Inc., the final iteration
Yes,
of the 2011 Sidekick was switched to Android 2.2.
and it
Froyo.
sucked. No one bought it. You're talking about something that happened like years later. The iPhone came out 2007. That came out 2007. You know how many companies try to mimic that phone to even compete with the iPhone back then?
Oh, I completely understand because I
So
had an Apache phone. Do you remember Apache?
I had
No.
I probably had all of them trying to compete with the iPhone, and there nothing came close until literally I think it was like 2012 when Samsung released the S whatever it was. They had like three versions. I was like the S something
Probably like an
Edge.
S3.
There
No, it
was
was the S1. It was like the S1.
was it
It was the
S1?
S1.
They had the Edge thing, and they had something else. They had like two
No,
different
no,
different
no.
things came out.
I don't know. I don't know if
I
it was
was
the S1, but they had a Samsung something. But the whole thing is, Android over Apple all day, every day.
No, because the thing is,
Yes.
Apple is fighting a battle by themselves. Android has what 17 different companies that support and use their software. And the thing is, if you literally go overseas to like China, Hong Kong, Japan, anywhere else, they are already like 5, 6 phones ahead of what we have here in the States anyway.
Agreed.
I
Agreed.
saw
Agreed.
tablets and over there in like 2000, like when was there? 2013. I'm like, what is this damn phone so damn big? And we got that
Hmm.
stuff in like 2019. We're so
All
far
right.
behind when it comes to like Android world over here. It's crazy.
So hold on one second. TG says, "Thank you, Apple sucks." I just had to point that out
It
again.
doesn't. It doesn't because it's all stems from them.
He says, "Yes, I gave you a
That's
thumbs up. I earned his thumbs up because boom,
you know what? Calm
fantastic."
down. I'm sick of this.
LOL. After I hit the spot, here comes the heartburn. I'm just saying, yo, exactly. Um, uh, Looks like a husky Craig from Friday. You know what's so funny, right?
That's hilarious.
You know that meme. It's like, what were you like in the '90s? I used to get people telling me I looked like Ice Cube when I was in the '90s, like when I was
I mean,
younger.
you kind of see it,
We don't
Yeah.
need to see it. We don't need to see
Getting
it.
it with
brother. This
We don't need to see it. Take it down, and then I'll add you back.
he just keeps
Um,
swinging.
Put them both up.
no,
Yeah, put them both up. Let's see the.
Ice Cube and me. All
Yeah.
right. Ice Cube.
I can kind of see it.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
See this right here. the angry, the angry
That
Ice
would go
Cube.
right during the barbershop.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
barbershop
before
day.
barbershop. Before barbershop.
Before that,
But before it was like before Friday.
nah.
Did you ever curl back in the day?
No.
Come on, dog.
Earl. No. Present.
You ain't bout it. Bout it.
No, I despise. When I say despise, I despise Master P.
What did Master P do?
Despise.
Jesus Christ! You like Apple,
Because
Master P, Ice Cube, nobody.
listen, I have my things, and it is what it is.
You ain't bout it. Bout
No, I am not. I mean, look, young Ice Cube.
it. Yeah,
I
you need the
can't see
curls, though, brother.
myself.
You need the
That's pretty
curls.
young. That's pretty
Nah,
that's
young.
way
I
back
can.
in the day.
I can. Look, I
Yeah, that's the
mean,
young
That's
version of it.
that's pre
Yeah, that's
Fridays
too young,
there.
brother. That's too young.
Yeah,
listen.
That's pre Fridays.
Yeah,
I
we on after
That's
Friday.
boys in the hood.
Anyway,
Friday.
when I was younger, I heard dude, I heard it every now and again but I think it was just the shape of my face. I had a round face. What are you doing, dog?
I'm gonna tell you later. Just don't worry about it. Shit, round face.
I heard people say that I had a round face, and that was why I looked like Ice Cube. So yes, thank you. Roger was on it. He said it was a sidekick. The Palm Pilot definitely was there, but the sidekick was what I was probably thinking. Was definitely what I was thinking of. The screen side out underneath was the keyboard and the stylus. Yep. Steven says the first smartphone was the IBM Simon personal computer, which was introduced in '92 and released to the public in '94. Yo, Chris said I had a two-way pager, the Nokia, Q-Tech, BlackBerry, and then an iPhone. I've had the same iPhone for 5 years that I got for free, and I paid $77 a month. Listen, I also had the Motorola two-way pagers. Okay, when Jay-Z was talking about the Motorola two-way pagers, I was one of the only people at the time that could put up my two-way pager. I had a two-way pager at the time. All right. I did. What'd you say, Keon?
So I don't remember Jay-Z coming out with it, but then again, I was in the country back then at that time, so I might have missed it. I know Genuine came
No.
up with a song about the two-way.
No.
That's
He
what I knew
wasn't.
about it too. Genuine.
Listen, it was I'm a
He had no
hustler,
curls.
baby.
He had no curls.
What
Yeah,
you
he had no
know?
curls.
Yeah, that song came out way after Genuine's
Way
two.
Way after. He had
Listen,
curls.
Grumpus, Android for the win. Android based LG GW620 aimed the first time smartphone users and social network fans. Yes. The Note, no. The Note was
The
well
note was
after.
the note was
Well
gonna kill
after.
people. Note
Yeah,
gonna kill
way
people.
after those.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris says Verizon, yo. That I understand why it was $77 a month because it was Verizon. Ask me why my cell phone bill is $500 a month. Okay. Listen, Grumpus says Apple sucks. All your money. That's why they're a rich company.
So you get
Agreed.
the money. You know
Yo,
they're all rich.
Listen, so Chris was like, "That's $77 with his military discount." I didn't have a military discount, but I got a government contractor discount way back in the day with my Verizon account. Ain't too proud to beg, okay?
Whew. That feels better.
Scrog says use both Android and iPhone over the years. Current have iPhone 13 mini. Never given this thing up. Tired of the larger phones that are basically a tabloid. A tabloid. Yeah. TJ says, I'm glad I can provide you with many topics to speak about. You're welcome. Chris says, I have a 12 mini and I agree. I will never get rid of it. How? How? They're on like a 17 or something now. Russ, hold on. Time out. What up, Russ? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Glad you could be here. Here comes the shade. He says, Dash, you look like the genie that came out of the lamp for my my first wish. Wow.
That is hilarious.
Wow. Yo, Roger, dog, what the like, bruh? Look, Roger says I had a phone installed in the car in the 90s. My mom was one step removed from the phone in the car. She had the little carrying case. Yes, yes.
Said that too.
That was her cell phone, and I remember vividly when she brought her cell phone home and had a cell phone number, and I'm like, why?
Had to have those bag phones.
Dog, it was man. That Motorola John in the bag in the case.
Yep.
Is it you can't replicate that. Music Man says Apple didn't create the wheel with all the government promotion. A la Biden going to China to make them. I mean, yeah.
That doesn't make any damn sense. It was out in 2007. Like, oh my god, people. Jesus.
Quentin.
That's why I don't like people. Fucking stupid. They say dumb.
Dash, we're gonna have to get you on FirstNet.
FirstNet, what is that?
It's administered by AT&T, but it's for first responders.
Really? They have their own.
Yeah. Well, actually, what it does is it works off of all the cell towers, so you don't get bad. But for us, it's probably 2/3 of what you're paying.
Yeah.
I'm on Verizon too. I'm about to go to AT&T. It's definitely cheaper.
Y'all doing something wrong. We have Verizon 4 lines and it's only $130 a month.
Shit,
so, Scrog.
5 lines. I'm $230.
How many lines?
5, and I'm $230.
Just for my phone and my watch.
How much is yours, Keon?
It's like 160, 169, like almost 170, and that's just for the phone and a watch.
Yeah. So here's the reason why mine is what it is, right? All of the folks on my line or on my plan, there's a base price for the plan, and then it's whatever the smartphone data and everything else is per line, and that's what adds up to. And it currently is not 500; it's like 4 and some change, but it was 500, like at its highest point. But the reason why it was also higher is because I'm financing some of the phones with 0 interest. So I'm still paying for, of the 5 lines, I think I'm paying for 3, if not 2, 3 of the phones to the tune of $25 to $50 a month for the phones. So that's like why. 34. Yeah, but I mean, my new phone. This is a 26 Ultra. I'm like, yep.
How do you like that Ultra? My girlfriend wants to get that when we go to AT&T.
She
had the 22 Galaxy The one below.
So
No, she has the one with the pen too.
so that's a note. That was a note.
Mm-hmm.
It was a note, and then in 2023 they switched the note from a note specific to an ultra.
They should have
So
changed the note a
I
long time ago.
well, but the whole thing was the note was the flagship. So Samsung they had a fork in the road. Yeah, I remember. I remember. So that was the whole reason how they kind of got out of the problematic phones or devices is because they changed the name of them. So 22 was when they had the problems with the Note or the Ultra. One of them, there was a problem with the phones being on airlines, catching on fire spontaneously. You gonna look that one up too?
No, no,
Um,
I worked there when that happened. That was 2016,
21 or
2017 with the Note.
22?
No, this was with the Note 7 or Note 8. It was catching on fire. This is back when I was in Alaska at the time. I worked at Verizon in Alaska when this was
Oh
happening.
wow. So, but the whole thing is, they changed the Note or the because there was a Note and there was an Ultra, and the only difference between the Note and the Ultra was the pen. And
Hmm.
I used to get the Ultras all the time, and my wife used to get the Note, right? And we were on a like I was on a every other year switching my phone, and she was too, but we were on 2 different years. Like she would get a new phone in 22, I would get a new phone in 23, but I would keep mine for however long. In 23 they changed it, or 22 they changed it from having a Note and an Ultra to only being the Ultra, but the Ultra was the Note, right? Because there was the and it was like there was the whatever the number was, and then they had a plus and they had an Ultra and then they had the Note, and they got rid of all three of those models, and then they just have the 26, where now it's like a 26 plus, and then the Note. No, excuse me, Ultra. The
How you
Ultra
like it?
replaced the Note. I like it, but there's not enough difference in it for me to say I should have upgraded from my 23 to the 26.
I could have sworn if we rewind time like maybe 20 minutes ago, you were saying the same shit about the fucking iPhones, and it's like, wow, they're not great. It's amazing. It's amazing
Okay,
to me.
okay,
It's
okay, okay, okay. Here,
unbelievable.
the
It's
reason
amazing,
why
but it's
iPhones are
really every
not
time.
great.
Why?
All right.
Why? The reason
Please.
why iPhones are not great is because I could copy and paste 10 years ago and you couldn't. They charged you a upgrade fee to for the ability to copy and paste something basic in your device that I was able
What?
to do 10 years ago. Some of the features and abilities to do different things have been basic. And when I say, hold on, let me basic Samsung abilities for a very, very long time.
What do you mean
The
copy and paste?
problem, copy and paste? What is copy and paste? Like if
No,
I
what
need
do
to
you mean? What do
copy
you
and
mean? What do you mean by that?
if you look back at the iterations on Apple, you couldn't just straight copy and paste something in the device. There was a point when it was a big deal to be able to copy and paste text and or whatever else in an Apple device or on an Apple device. Look it up.
I mean,
But it's not now, right?
They have there was
copy and paste
again,
functionality was introduced for free in iPhone in June 17, 2009 in iOS 3.0.
you couldn't copy and paste in the Samsung devices, in the Android devices, you could do it from jump, from the beginning.
Until for 2 years, you couldn't do that. And in 2009, you could. So from
Listen,
2009 until now, it's been a whole thing.
there there are other things that Apple makes you pay for that have been basic. Like the whole, if I want to change my, this is the thing that people have been showing lately, right? If I want to touch and move my home screen, this is my own personal crafted home screen.
Okay.
I've been, this has been my home screen for 7, 8 years. All of these are like, I have different groups of apps on my home screen.
Right.
You
Yeah.
couldn't do that for the longest time with an Apple device.
No one
I
really
know.
cared. Like even now, like I don't have that set up on mine. Like it's not. you're talking about the most minuscule things, and then like of course Apple was like we should probably do this because people were like I can't get on
But
I
the
can't
whole
switch
thing is,
from Android.
but the thing is this, Quentin. Just because you don't use it doesn't mean there aren't others
I
who
mean
are excited
I
for
have mine
the
right here too.
ability.
Like I just it's something I set up I don't even like look at it. It's just like not even organized that well either. It just I can see my car and everything on here. My car is charging right there. That's all great.
Yep.
It's
Let's see. Can I? All the monitoring groups, they're all
yeah.
how they
I have
work
that group set
together.
up too,
Like
Jimmy. It's just
everything YouTube is in together, and then I've got like all of my monitoring, like
you're looking at cars now.
thermometers and all of that's together, controlling grills and smokers and all of that.
Mm,
It
mm.
I
So,
don't know enough about
Roger,
phones
The
for it to
name, the
matter
name though, the
much.
name.
I
Look at the
guess.
name. Is the name great?
Teslax like a freaking Pokemon?
No, like X like never mind. Maybe
Please
all of them
explain
overlap.
to me. It's a Model X?
No, I
Is
have
it
a
a
Model
Model?
Y.
So why would it be Texlax? Like
It's
Xlax?
yes. Okay. Apparently, I thought that was cute. Nobody else is gonna get that ever. That's fine. I laugh at myself.
No.
It's fine.
Hold on. Take Tesla number one. If you were to name a Tesla, right? You know how I name all of my vehicles and other things like that, right? So Teslax. Would you like to name your vehicle Teslax like Xlax?
Come on, TT1.
Look, Teslax like Xlax.
Come on, TT1.
What is Xlax?
He
It's
can't hear you.
no. He says what is Xlax?
Oh
Xlax is
Lord,
what
he's so
you eat
young.
to take
He's
if you're
so damn
constipated.
young. Lord Jesus.
He says, "Oh yeah." Would you
Don't get
want
messed
to
back.
associate your Tesla with needing to shit?
It's the color.
No,
It's a
no.
color. It's a color thing.
It's a color thing. He says, but your Model Y, it's not even the X, is black.
Yes.
Does Xlax make you poop black,
If you take enough of it, it will.
Quentin?
Come on,
Missed
guys. It was
the
supposed to be
mark.
funny. Yeah, these are funny
It's
names. Like, come on.
no, no, no.
Sick of y'all.
I was
Thumbs down
I was
again,
thinking
y'all.
like Pokemon Snorlax, but it's not a Snorlax, it's a Texlax. That would be more. Oh, I get it, but no, Quentin.
Y'all are
Lonely
just
Island.
the hate towards me this whole
It's not
episode has
hate.
just
It's
been
not hate.
incredible.
This is a
Incredible.
disdain. This is a disdain. Okay.
This day, motherfucker,
The
this is
dis.
5 new goddamn words you've introduced in this barbecue.
They're
Goddamn
not new.
shit. Disdain?
Disdain. Yes. Look it up.
Did you read a fucking dictionary?
No.
No, I'm telling you, that's just Dash.
Some of us.
That's just Dash.
Some of us have a vocabulary.
This
Okay.
It is
the feeling that
Look it up.
someone or something is unworthy of one's consideration or respect.
Dash.
How does that got anything to do with my?
If I'm gonna take up for you, Dash, I'm gonna say Dash is well read. There you go.
Listen, I don't hate because hate is a strong word. I don't have hate. I have a strong disdain. Okay? Because a disdain is higher than a dislike. All right? I disdain Teslas.
We're gonna get
Disdain.
flat. For sure.
Disdain. All right?
You were in one. You know what? Okay. I disdain a lot of cars I will never fucking be in. I promise you right now. If it's a rental, I don't want to be nowhere near. So your disdain for Tesla
Anywhere near.
that high.
Anywhere near.
But you were in one.
That doesn't change my disdain for them. That only cements it.
You drove mine.
had, yes, and that didn't change my opinion. Do you
I
not
don't
understand
I
that?
don't understand. I don't understand. Like
Just because I was in your car, your Tesla, that doesn't mean that I like it.
you don't have to like it,
No,
but you were so you did something you didn't like. Is what you're saying.
I do things I don't like all the time.
But you didn't have to. Like no one forced you to do this. You just did it because you wanted to.
But see, here's the thing, Quentin. Maybe this is not coming off. I cannot like something but not have an experience, and then my experience is only subjective.
Like
When
the
I
bacon and eggs you have.
have
Oh yeah, I get it
when
now.
I
Bacon and egg you have out there. Yeah, very well.
no, no.
I'm gonna pick her up. Don't worry about
But the thing is this: when I have a lived experience and I can say, yes, I've driven that thing, yes, I've done that thing, yes, I've cooked that thing, then my experience is no longer subjective. It is a lived experience, and I can say based off of my experience, these are the reasons why I don't particularly care for it. Now, with that being said, there is a Tesla that I appreciated. One of my buddies has a brand new model Y or 3. I don't really remember which one it was, but it was a model whatever the new generation. So which one just got updated? Was it a 3 or a Y? Which one?
it. They both did.
All right, well, I'm sorry this isn't helping, but he has a model update gen 2, gen 3, whatever it is, that
Was
is
it the
a
SUV?
it was dude, they kind of listen, all right, it doesn't matter. It was a performance model, okay? It was a performance. And the difference between the base model and or the regular model and the performance was drastic enough for me to say I actually would not mind this. But the majority of people who are rocking Teslas are not riding in the performance models. They're not. They're not rocking with the top of the line Teslas. They got the basic Model
It's
3
a mini
that's
car.
bare bones.
Yeah, because it's like a $25,000-$30,000 difference in price. That's with any car.
Thank you for proving my point. The majority of the people who are out there rocking Teslas are not buying top of the line stuff. My ID4, the only option I did not get was the first aid kit because I'm like, I'm not paying $250 for a first aid kit. I got every other option. You cheap Tesla foes are out here perpetrating like I have the best vehicle ever, but I didn't spend any money on it. No, that does not. No, it doesn't compare.
I don't know what the
And
argument here
that
is.
basic, listen, the whole thing is I could not comment on how bad a Tesla was until I rented one or was forced to rent one and could tell you how bad it was.
You rented a literally a hardware 3 Model 3 from like 2018, 2019. It's one of the
But
worst things that has ever existed.
it was not a it was a brand it was a new less than a year old Tesla at the time when I rented it last year,
I thought it was a
or
Model
excuse me,
I thought it was
2024.
2018.
No, it was not. It was a 2023 or 2024. It was within 2 years because it had very low mileage on it. It was a new rented Tesla, base model 3. Base. It rode like crap. It rattled like crap. It
There's
was
only there's only like
fast.
there's only like 3 different models you can get. There's not like this dramatic. There's only 3
It
different
was
upgrades you can have.
it was fast. It was fast.
It's
That
not
is the
fast.
only but it was fast
Why I brought
for
top.
what I had, right? But it was dangerously fast. I felt unsafe driving it fast because it was so crappy.
Okay. I don't know. I have no argument to this. That's sure.
But again, to my point, the majority of people who drive Teslas, who are the most pretentious, drive the cheapest Teslas possible.
Pretentious.
Not pretentious, it's pretentious. Pretentious.
Yeah, okay, you said 8 different versions.
No, I didn't. The word is pretentious. No. You said pretentious. No, that's not the
What you
word. No, the
rewind the
difference is
tape? Rewind the tape.
pretentious. Pretentious is the word. Keon, are you pretentious?
Huh?
Are you pretentious?
I pretend all the time.
Yeah, I gotta look that one up.
Quentin is pretentious when it comes to the Big Green Egg and Teslas. Look it up, Quentin.
They're the best.
Test the word. Test the word.
Big Green Egg is the best smoker you can get overall. Tesla is number one. It's not Tesla's the number one EV you can get. You can have your opinion, but until you tell me something's better, it is. We're hoping that the Rivian R2 will have some fight in this.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah, no.
Tell me the
Pretentious.
better EV out there. Tell me the better one.
Pretentious.
Tell me the better
Attempting to
one.
impress by affecting greater importance, talent, culture, etc. than is actually possessed.
Tell me the better one that's cheaper. Don't say Lucid. Lucid is in their own little world. They do their own thing. Outside of Lucid, what is the better EV you can buy? The fucking the Bolt? Is that what we're gonna do? Tell me
So
the better one.
here's the thing, Quentin. There are other EVs that are better in different ways. Tesla is so Jimmy, push in your cable. It seems to be dislodged again. I hear a static. There we go. I give credit where credit is due.
Let me get my
Tesla.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Tesla is a software company that makes
100%.
cars.
1000% agree with you.
All of the other car companies that make EVs are car companies first. And they have craptastic technology that goes into their cars. Any and every car company that's making EVs is better than Tesla because Tesla is a computer software company first and a car company second. There is a big difference between the two. How you say I lost you? Let's talk about panel gaps. Let's talk about rattles. Let's talk about the car driving. Tesla does not do well at those three basic things. I give credit where credit is due. Tesla, the Tesla software was fantastic, but the driving experience in that vehicle was not worthy of any of my dollars. Any of my dollars.
See, in this argument, it's hard for me to take your argument seriously since you just have this hate for Tesla.
It's not that I have a hate.
You've only driven one. You've only literally driven one.
No, I've driven three.
You can say you driven mine, but that was late at night. Like I'm saying, like drive it, like spend a whole day with it, like be with the car, right?
Okay, but see, here's the thing, Quentin. When I drove the Tesla that I had, I drove it. I don't just sit home. I do actually have to drive around, and I drove that vehicle. It was underwhelming.
Base model.
But the whole thing is, Quentin, the people who are touting the most pretension are the ones who are driving the cheapest Tesla models. Again, to my point.
That's a base model, though. Same thing people with BMWs. They go by the whatever, the 230i, whatever it is, and think they're just rich out there like everybody else.
But the whole thing is this. The difference between a BMW driver and a Tesla driver is a BMW driver. No, listen to what I'm about to say. The BMW driver won't, within the first 15 minutes of you talking to them, let you know that they drive a BMW. You will know someone drives a Tesla because they're going to let you know.
This is an argument we're never going to come to an agreement on. So
it's not even an argument. Where's the lie?
Argument.
As a car guy, there is no lie, though. No lie.
You understand? You talk to a car guy too. Like, please understand that. Like, I've rented many Teslas, also other EVs as well to drive. Like I'm not here just saying Tesla's the best because I have one. It's literally the best thing I've ever driven. As far as like software and how cars will be driven. Like the damn thing again, it drove me from DC to Florida with me doing literally nothing. And it
So
was
here's the
comfortable.
thing.
This thing,
Here's
they
the
gonna say
thing,
something
Quentin.
crazy and to go against my argument. I just told you what I specifically just did in the car.
But
And it was
here's the
fantastic.
thing, Quentin. Quentin,
And
and this
one more thing.
go ahead, I'm listening.
I drove. No, 1 second. I
I'm
drove.
listening.
I drove a Hyundai Ioniq. What was it? 5, I think it was, from DC to Baltimore. No, not Baltimore. Into Boston for my dad's funeral. Again, an EV had the privilege of experiencing this different world of EV versus the Tesla world. Nothing wrong with that car whatsoever. But again, it was a base model Ioniq 5, and I'm thinking this should be a decent trip up here. Wasn't really that great compared to like the previous Tesla Model Ys I've rented in the past. None of them have been like the performance top of the line model, but again, that mid level to the base level as well.
All
The
right, so
experience you're
let
having
me
these
ask
are all
this.
different. Go ahead.
Well, let
I
me
have
ask you
enough.
this. Was your fault with the Ionic the software or the vehicle itself?
It's a combination of both. The software itself, because
All right, so hold on. Let me stop you. Let me stop you, Quentin.
I can't answer your question. Can I answer your question?
Go ahead.
The
I'm
software
listening.
itself is based on what, like Google Maps or something. So when I'm trying to go to like the charging and put my destination for the charging, it only routes me to specific chargers along the route, like EAs and whatever stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I have
Yep.
other options I can use. But I have to like physically go in and like select all these different things to use versus just like it does it for me, right?
Yes.
That was my first issue with it. And then the second, obviously, we're not going to talk about the EA charging experience back in the day because that's not even important. The ride itself
Back
up
in the
there,
day.
it was just like the ride is fine. You can argue with seat comfort and all that. That's that's up to you, right? But the ride is fine. But it wasn't like this is worth like the price tag of what 40 whatever thousand that car costs, right? Because like I felt like my S2000 from 2000 was riding better than this on freaking cut suspension.
Yes.
But
100% agree.
it's just like some of the EV stuff gets mapped to more on being like software versus like the overall better experience of the car itself. I just haven't been in
Perfect.
something that has made me like the EV experience better than the Tesla. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See, I think you're putting more weight into the software than the actual driving experience.
I just said the overall
In
experience
the
I've had better.
no. Again, you're weighting the software more favorably than the vehicle driving experience as a whole.
The car
I'm
driving.
a car guy. I have driven German cars for 10, 12 years. Actually, shoot, it's been probably, I won't say 15 years. Let's say 13 years. Okay. There is something about driving a German car that you just don't understand until you drive one.
Okay,
And
let
it
me start right
doesn't,
there. Wait 1 second. Okay, again, I keep saying this, but you're not hearing what I'm trying to tell you. I
I
am
hear
also a
you.
car guy too. Like I have
Yes.
driven. I literally have my entire life has been with cars with manual transmissions that I have modified. Right. I
Yes.
understand the driving experience. You keep
So,
missing this point. Like I'm
no,
a
I
car
hear
guy.
you. I hear you, but you're putting too much weight in a particular thing that doesn't hold as much water to the driving experience.
Please
Your
explain.
last vehicle was a Subaru. Okay, your last vehicle was a Subaru, right? Was a Subaru what? Impreza
WRX
or Legacy?
STI.
No. Your
STI. I've had two of them.
last vehicle, your last vehicle prior to the Tesla was
Oh, the
what?
Forester. The Fonzie.
Dumbed down, numbed. Prior to the Forester, it was an STI.
Two of them. Yes, sir.
Okay, have you driven and or owned a German vehicle, a Volkswagen, an Audi, period? And I'm not even going higher end like Porsche. Have you
So
owned a Volkswagen or an Audi?
your argument for this is like German cars make that they're better driving experience. Is that the argument here?
It's not the argument. That is my truth. If you get into a German car and drive it, it just goes better than a Subaru, I won't say a Cadillac, because a Cadillac might have a soft ride. I saw Grumpus commenting about a
Yep.
Cadillac.
Yeah,
There
it's
is
soft.
a difference. There's a difference.
We can move on from this
In
argument. I have no idea where we're going with soft rides and
the
the German has better
driving
rides. I don't know what that
experience
means.
in a Subaru versus a Volkswagen or a Audi is different. Is
So
not the same.
so you're saying your ID4 is better than the Tesla Model Y?
Yes. When you got
All right,
into my
that's it.
ID4,
There you go.
when you
That's
got into my ID4, the driving experience is being able to corner my ID4 better. The ride is better. The
so
overall
if we look
sitting
up
in the
if you look
seat and
at the
driving across
G's.
country is better. What is better in your Tesla is the software. I give you
So
that.
if we look up the G's, the cornering versus my Model Y versus your ID4, you're saying it's going to be better. Cause look that up. This argument doesn't make any sense because you're gonna love your ID4. I've been in everything else besides an ID4. To be honest, I've never rented one of those. They're not available. So I don't have an argument for the ID4 or anything German. I've not had one of those. So I'm here.
Huh. All right. So this says whether. So my question was, does the ID4 drive better than You know what? Let's do this. ID4, Pro S, all wheel drive. Oh damn it!
Oh, there.
The Volkswagen ID4 Pro S all-wheel drive generally offers a more comfortable, traditional, and refined ride, while the Tesla Model Y delivers superior sporty performance, faster acceleration, and much better tech. The ID4 excels in comfort and build quality. Again, you're putting so much weight on the
It's a,
software with
bro.
everything
Saying the same.
else.
You just said the same thing. We're saying the same thing over and over
No,
again. There's no win to
no.
this. There's no win to
It's
this.
not
You're
even
saying the
that
same
there's no
thing.
win. It's
You want
okay.
a
If
soft
we,
cushy ride. That's great.
it's not.
Go
Oh no, the
BQ.
ID4 does not have a soft cushy ride. It
That's
does
what you
not.
just said.
No, that
That's
is
a
what
cushy
that
ride
said.
compared to the Tesla.
No,
I don't know what
I'm
we're arguing anymore. I don't know what we're arguing here.
I'm
Like
telling you what I'm. My
the Tesla Model
argument
Y
is
it's faster, has better tech,
you. Yeah,
it's more
is it
advanced.
faster? Yes. Is it faster? Yes. It's better software? Yes. But the overall ride experience in
The
a
ride
Volkswagen
experience
is
because it's comfortable more. That's what you're gonna say. Like I can add a padded seat in there and be right there with comfort. Like
But I don't need to add anything. Do you not understand? You're not getting what I'm
but
saying.
see, you're saying
From the out
I've
the
been in my
box, out the
I don't what are
box.
we
I
what are
don't
we
have to add
arguing? We're talking
anything.
about comfort. Like what are we talking about? Like who cares? We're talking
Anyway,
about
all
comfort.
right. Let me catch
What is
up
this
on the
argument?
comments.
If a frog had pockets.
Scrog says, I don't know. I earned a German car. It
I
wasn't that
brought
great.
popcorn.
So
Brought mine too,
listen,
Steven.
I saw. Here we go. Here it is.
That's what
Like Russell says, don't be pretentious. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe Apple will offer a new Tesla in a few years. Roger says
Go with
BYD
the Apple car.
sweeps the road with Tesla. 100% agree. 100% agree. And if you don't know what
It does that
BYD
with
is,
everybody. It does that with
huh?
everybody. It does that with everybody.
Yes, definitely. Barbecue topic is a brick and mortar necessary? No. Music man, no. A brick and mortar is an added expense for I won't say for no reason, but for very little reason. You can make bank in a trailer or out of like Valentina's. Valentina's was in Austin, Texas, and unfortunately the owner messed up with some other stuff, and his drug problem and drinking problem contributed to the downfall of his business. But they tried to get into a brick and mortar because they had investors that were pushing them to go to a brick and mortar, and it didn't work out for him. He should have stayed in his multiple trailer setup in a parking lot, and boom, 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 he was making money. Browns Barbecue is another spot in Austin that is making, if they're not doing $1 million, it's close. A year out of selling from a single trailer in Austin, Texas. Yo, it is ridiculous. Oh my God, another freaking commercial. I'm sorry, Chris. Hard to beat a good Cadillac Cimarron though. I don't know. It was a Buick Skyhawk, I think. Yeah. Cute and pissed into invisibility. um, America needs BYD. Yeah, that was well said, Q. Look, Susie's here. Hi, Dash. Hi, everybody. Don't want to interrupt the car talk, but I wanted to say hello to everyone. I'll be in and out working at the moment. Well, Susie, we appreciate you. I did mention you earlier, and it was only to say simply that we missed you when we were talking, not about you, but we were talking. What would you say, Jimmy? What were we doing?
Squirrel.
Were we weren't talking about Susie.
Nope.
No.
What
Susie
was
didn't come up in that conversation. That was just had something to do with wings and stars.
Oh yeah. It was definitely stars. We were talking about stars. How delusional as they may be, the seeing stars. That's what it was, Jimmy, right?
Okay.
Um
Somebody wanted to see stars on your
Jimmy,
chat.
pushing your is messed up again. Uh Peaches Peaches is just saying I like cars too, and German cars too. I drive a Mercedes, two owned. Yo, I don't even know why I forgot about Mercedes because it's just on the higher end. German engineering. There's something to be said about German engineering. Scrog says I won't tell you it was a '65 bug. Then, dude, that doesn't compare to a late model vehicle. Um, Ways no one ever told me Q owned Subarus. Yeah, he owned multiple.
Many.
You had Subarus, so you had two STIs, so
Two.
two STIs, and then the Forester.
Correct. I need something to carry my boat around, so I had to sell the STI.
By boat, it was a kayak.
I mean, it's classified as a boat. I had to put a motor on it.
Right.
Bruh, let's let's qualify this. You know what the difference between a boat and a ship is?
You gonna
Size,
tell us?
size,
About,
size,
about
size.
50 feet.
Man, not even 50 feet. Probably 200 or 300 feet. There's a boat. You can get on a boat, and there's a ship. Okay. You said I had to carry my boat around. Dog, it was a single person kayak.
I mean, it's classified as a boat according to people in Florida when you register it. Had a motor.
Oh, uh, it was a trolling motor. It was still a
No, it wasn't
motor.
a trolling motor. It wasn't really a
No.
trolling motor. No,
What was the top speed on the boat on your boat with
most
your
I ever got,
motor?
I think, was 8
8 miles an hour, or 8 knots, or 8 miles an hour. There's a difference.
miles an hour.
Oh wow.
That was good enough for
Oh
me.
wow. Oh, was it terrifying? Ooh.
No, terrifying. No.
What up, B? He says, "Yo." All right, here. I'll post. Oh no, this isn't. That's not that. Let's see if I can post the link. Invite guest. Copy. There we go. Um. All right. Why isn't Q on the screen but on the phone? So he was using his glasses. His glasses have a microphone and speakers, so he is connected through his glasses. Where am I? They're outside, actually, in the vehicle, in the van. So I don't have my glasses. I feel a lot of love in the room. Yeah, Brian says, "Howdy, all. Yeah, B, what up? Oh no. Well, now I see. Sorry, I delete that, but I know Dash is gonna read the comment anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brian, where the heck have you been? Brian has been dealing with familiar issues. Look, he's look. Chris is California. Yeah. What up, B?
What up?
There he is.
Hold on. What is that behind you? Is that brisket?
No, that's from last week. That's the burrito.
Oh, he made tacos. What was the meat? What was the cut?
Ah, I think it was chuck.
Okay.
So, see, I agree with that. Peaches, why can't we agree to disagree?
Disagree.
Yep.
Because one of us is right and he's wrong.
All right, my 2 cents. I've been waiting. My 2 cents.
I mean, listen, we can definitely agree to disagree, but I mean,
That's what we did. We're gonna 100% disagree with each other. That's why
Yeah,
I was like, there's no point in keeping this argument going. There's
No,
no.
no,
All right,
no.
so you got Ford people, you've got Chevy people, you've got Dodge people, it's going to be preference when it comes down to it. It
Yes, but preference has a place. But at the end of the day, the driving experience will also need to be weighted higher than the software experience, in my
Okay.
opinion.
There you go.
So, what's the most comfortable car you've ever been in, Dash?
A Buick. My mother
Okay.
drove Buicks for all of my life. My mother has. I take that
Okay.
back. She currently now has a Nissan Rogue, which or Nissan. Is it a Rogue? It's not a Rogue. No, I think it's a Rogue. If it's not a Rogue, it's Murano, but I think it's a Rogue. And she bought it because her older Buick that she never drove was giving her problems because she never drove it. And she
Okay.
went to wherever, like early in COVID, and hold on one second.
Look like a relative.
Got him! Got him! Listen, y'all can't y'all can't give me grief. I was like, let me just wait for him to get into that good nod. Y'all weren't supposed to say anything. I was going to quietly say, I'm not the only one. But anyway,
Well,
So-
let me ask Jimmy real quick. Jimmy, you've been in a lot of different vehicles,
I have.
whether it's work or personal. What's the most comfortable vehicle for you? Is it a Buick?
Probably going back to my childhood, my dad used to drive Electras.
Okay, so yeah.
Deuce and a
Toyota.
quarters. He was a deuce and a quarter man.
See, that's just the point I was getting at. Your
lived experience is going to dictate.
I personally don't buy a vehicle just because somebody recommends it. I drive probably about 15 or 20 different vehicles before I buy.
So what are you driving currently, B?
So I've got my Dodge Ram pickup, and I've always been. What's that?
Rams are all pickups.
Well, I was a big diehard Chevy fan prior to that, but when my Chevy finally took a dump, I went down and I test drove probably about 10 different vehicles, and the Dodge just had the best ride for me.
So are you a pickup truck guy? Like, do you need to have a pickup truck all the time?
I have to for work, yes.
All right. So that being said, that is fair, but it's one of those things where your utility is going to dictate what you can actually drive.
Okay,
or your need.
Right.
Your need for utility.
I'll tell you, and I think I showed you pictures of that car that I got. But prior to getting that car, I had an Acura RDX. I had one of the newer ones. We had a Kia Sorento. That has actually a really smooth ride. The Kia, that was amazing. But I have that XB. It's a Scion XB. It's a 2006 old vehicle. I get such a kick out of driving that thing. I really
That
do.
thing was so popular back in the day. Oh my goodness.
The
gracious.
toaster.
Oh, I know,
The
but
toaster.
it's fun to drive. It's got a good ride on it. It's all stock. There was no modifications on the car. It was handed down from my mom. I love that little car. I don't know. It's just fun. I'm going from this big truck to this little tiny shoebox or toaster, as they call them. You know,
Toaster.
it's fun to drive, and there's no power to them. You know, there's absolutely no power, but it's just I don't know. I get a kick out of the drive. It's comfortable, and it works, and it's paid for.
So Grumpus says software and AI can't relate to the in the seat experience. So Brian,
I agree.
if I were to take you in my IV4 up and down Mulholland Drive, and then take you up and down Mulholland Drive in your toaster, the difference would be the ride experience, and the difference would be different.
Extremely.
The driving experience in my IV4, in my opinion, will be superior than in your toaster.
Yes.
The point I'm trying to make is the driving experience in my IV4 on Mulholland Drive will probably be better than in most Teslas as well. And I'm
Okay.
saying most, and
That
I'm
doesn't
saying
even
most,
make no
I'm
sense.
saying
That's
most
that's
because
not the argument.
what do you mean it's not the argument? I have been
We're, talk,
saying the whole time.
we're talking about the top of the line from the Model Y and what you have. That's what we're
But
talking about.
but here's the
You're
thing,
you're.
Quentin.
I told you. Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
The thing is, the most pretentious Tesla owners are not the ones that have the top of the lines. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I've been saying. The most pretentious Tesla owners are not the ones that have the top of the line. The ones who have the top of the lines, they don't actually boast about owning a Tesla. They don't make a big deal about owning a Tesla. They don't think they're better than anyone else. They're similar to someone who owns a high-end Audi or a Mercedes or a Porsche. They just drive it. Oh, I just so happen to have this particular vehicle.
Okay. So
I don't
take your
understand
car
what
that you got now, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. The one that you really like, which is great. If somebody said, "Hey, here's an old school Buick, just like your parents had, or that you
My
grew up
mom, yeah.
with and stuff,"
hmm
would you be excited to drive that?
I won't say there's a few
It's a
models.
yes or no.
Yes, I would.
Okay. There you go.
Because of the driving experience.
Right. Because that you associate with
out of
from
the
your childhood. It's more emotional.
No. But
out of all the car guys here, Dash, your favorite vehicle you have owned. Period.
owned. Ooh.
My
And don't say
favorite-
brand.
Out of all the vehicles you have owned, what is
Hmm.
your favorite vehicle? It can have
It's a motorcycle.
I was going to say it can have 2 wheels. It can have 4.
A motorcycle.
What was
No,
it?
probably is, yeah.
It was I owned a Yamaha FZR 600. It was not the fastest. It
Yeah.
was not the best. But the thing is, I met the most people. Now, first would be the top one would be my Volkswagen. Excuse me, would be my Yamaha FZR 600. The second would be my Volkswagen Jetta, because of the people I met with the ownership of that vehicle, not
Yeah.
necessarily all of the other things that came with it. When I say I could drive that, but my Jetta, I could put that Jetta in places on the highway and on the roads that it shouldn't have been in because of the driving experience. This is
Yep.
this is all back to I've been saying the same thing, and I
Yeah.
know I'm sorry.
We're doing
It's a
the
barbecue.
same thing over and over again.
I know we are a barbecue channel, but tonight we're just talking about the
We're talking
vehicles
about
and the
cars.
driving experience. Yo,
Quentin, what about you?
Probably
Subarus.
What's your
my last WRX was the better one, but my S2000 is probably right there. I guess those two would be difficult to distinguish from.
between
Does
the
the
two?
S2000 better the Tesla?
Hell no.
Why?
Tesla's fast as hell. S2000 was slow. S2000 probably was like a 15-second car.
Did the
What?
S2000 handle
Look.
better than the Tesla?
Mm.
Look,
What?
if that's the scale, I would have to go with a Busa. That's the fastest vehicle I've ever owned.
I'm saying so when you say what's the best, like you're talking about the best overall, because the best overall would be my Tesla currently, because it's just an SUV that can do everything with it.
That's still not my favorite.
My favorite would be the S2000. Probably the slowest one I've ever owned too.
Why?
I would.
It was just unique. No one, I mean, especially the one I had, it was just. I mean, I had people
overall
in that section
driving
trying to talk to me.
experience.
There was no driving experience. It was just like it was
That
again.
thing cornered on a dime. The only thing that the S2000 didn't have that a Tesla does is speed. The S2000
no tech.
is a momentum car. That's what it is. It's a momentum car.
No, Dash, brother, I hear what you're saying to me, but again, me and you we are miles apart when it comes to like agreeing on this subject. You're talking about driving experience. I can drive my Model Y fast anywhere as well, right? The S2000 was the S2000 was unique in the way it was built, as far as like, just leaving the base. And again, I had this car in the military on base, and people were always asking me questions about it. Like, I had people in NSX were stopping me to talk about this damn. I'm like, bro, you in NSX? What are you talking to me for? The S2000 was so unique in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like, it was the slowest car I've ever owned. It was not fast around the corner. The STI would just destroy that thing around in any course ever. But it was just like S2000 was so unique. It was convertible. There was no space. You had to be creative to put anything in there. Like I had a picture of me with my TV and my freaking Xbox and my little speaker hanging out the convertible top of this thing. It was just probably my favorite car I've ever had, because of the time I had it, and it was just so unique. And yeah, S2000 all day.
Okay, I'm sorry. First of all, I am not a Baltimore guy. I'm a Philadelphian who lives in Baltimore. Second of all, I've been to Austin more than one time.
Damn.
More than one time. Mind you, I have been to Austin, I believe it's 5 or 6 different times on different occasions. But I've been to Austin for work multiple times. I've been to Austin for pleasure multiple times.
Pleasure.
Not when it was on my own dime. That was the pleasure part. All right.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Okay.
Just make sure.
No, he was talking about when you did for the meteor in the.
That was the eclipse. That was the last time I was there. That was 2024. So I'm overdue to come back. That's been 2 years. I've been to actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I've been to Austin for work 3 times, and I've been to Austin aside from work 3 times. Almost from the 5th floor. I was almost there 3 times. Chris and LOL, no, I'm upgrading too. I just snatched a TJ Sport.
Skip all the way down to the last one.
It's going off the rails now. Yeah.
That's kind of diddy.
Let's lay off Quentin. Whatever.
What?
All right. So
Chris.
Susie says, I would like to have a drive around a car like a Camry or some Honda. It's older. Any suggestions from anyone? I mean, Camrys are
Either
beige.
one, you keep
They
it
are
maintenance.
blah. What'd you say, Keon?
Either one of them's good as long as you keep them maintenance up.
Yeah, but
I
they're so
mean,
blah.
they're not meant to be super exciting.
88
Either one of them.
CRX SI. You'll be good.
So when I met Roger, he drove a WRX SEI. It was blue. Now he was I won't say he was the car guy, but he was the non-motorcycle guy in our motorcycle group, if that makes sense. Scroggers stuff is a whole different level than mine. The hardest one I've done is Jericho Mountain in New Hampshire. Yeah, he's talking about like crawling and off road. Just give Dash. It wasn't solely because it's this live stream. No, I mean it's not even a win. It's just it's opinion. I completely understand it's subjective and it's my opinion, but oh look, Susie missed it when we were talking about this earlier. So she says, "Hey Jimmy, how's that new laptop going?" Did you respond to her, Jimmy?
I didn't actually. I didn't see it.
Mm.
It's going. It's pretty much set up. It work on my desk.
I'm not thinking the favorite car thing. I'm all in the air on that one now. I mean, subject because it's like different cars at different periods, but I always think about my Eldorado because it was my first car. And yeah, back then you could steer those cars with your fingers.
Oh yeah.
So, but the one car I haven't had a chance of owning, but I would still want to get it for shits and giggles, will be the Fiero GT 88.5. I know people don't like body style.
I've got one in particular I would love to have back. It was an 87 Grand National.
And so it's funny. Brian was talking about if you could own the Buick, and I'm like, there's two Buick models that I would love to own. One was my mom had a 85 Buick Regal.
Yeah.
That was the 5
turbo?
liter. It was sky. There was no turbo.
No
it
turbo.
It was the 5 liter sky blue with the blue interior. It had the hard top. But man, when I tell you, when I got old enough to understand what was in that car, and she gave it away to somebody else, I was like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you save that car for me? Right?
Yep.
And then that was around the same time that I understood what the GNX was.
Yep.
Listen, if I had the opportunity to get a Buick, there would be two models I would have. One would be that 85 or so, 85 or 86. It must have been an 86 Regal because my mom used to get a new Buick to coincide with the Summer Olympics. That's how I knew it was an even year. It was a 80. I'm telling you, it was either an 84 or an 86 Regal. It had a 5 liter naturally aspirated. I don't even think it was. It must have been. It might have been a straight 6. I don't even think it was a V8. It might have been a straight 6. Now that I think about it.
No, if it's a 5.0, it should be a V8.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Them Rams come. They're straight 6s too. But
87 was a GNX.
I digress. It was blue on blue. Okay, blue on blue.
Yep.
That or Grand National. Those would be my holy grail Buicks. Those two. One would be nostalgia, and two because a Grand National is one of the best performing vehicles of its time ever. Ever.
We had a little spot down the road, and we were cutting Corvettes with it. Yep.
If you,
what about
we made money out of that one.
Here's a question for everybody: If you could buy, or if you could get one classic vehicle, all right. So classic being what, 20 years plus. If you could get one classic vehicle, what would it be?
Oh, there's so many to choose from. There's the 69 Camaro. Then depending if you're a Ford guy and want a Mustang, then
No,
I was
68.
for that.
So Keon, you're going with Camaro?
Most likely, either that or a 442 Oldsmobile.
Well, okay. So you looking at 442, the GOAT, or a Camaro?
442s were only Oldsmobiles.
Yeah, that's Oldsmobile. You said the GOAT. That's Pontiac GTO.
That's Pontiac GTO.
Right. Okay, yeah.
And there's those too. But then, hell, if you didn't really have the money,
So which would you prefer?
There's a lot
Which would you
classic
prefer?
cars. There's a lot to choose from on that one.
I know. What about you, Jimmy?
Well, it would be one of the two. It would either be that car back. I would love to go back to the day in the same shape it was in then, or and I'm going to go with the Camaro, but I'm going with the '68. I like the '68. That just the difference in the tail lights, and we actually had one of those in the family that I would love to have a completely restored '68. That would be something to play with.
Yeah.
Josh?
I'm thinking, man, because I've had like a couple nostalgia cars, just like Jimmy said, you know, in the family.
It's got to be classic or better.
Oh yeah, I mean,
what about you, Q? While Dash is pondering.
What was the question? Sorry.
classic car.
If you could get any classic car, 20 years plus or over, what would it be?
Just the easiest answer ever. An R32.
R32.
That's solid.
Okay.
I guess I would select the.
Oh, okay, all right. So this was my dream car as a kid, a Nissan Fairlady Z.
The Fairlady Z. Dash, bring it in.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Over here.
Listen,
We back in
listen.
it.
But I mean, he said the Skyline, right? Or you know, R32. But the Fairlady Z was, you know, my so between the IROC Z, okay, so a third gen IROC Z and the Fairlady, where I was a car guy in the 90s, and those were the quintessential car guy cars. Oh my gosh, of that time.
In the 90s?
Yeah.
People had the 300ZX where I was at.
But the
And
300ZX was
those were
different
so
from the
fast. They had to
Fairlady.
launch with them Eclipse GST.
So my mom's boyfriend at the time when I was a kid had an Eclipse, and it was dumb fast, 5-speed, and it was black and gray, like it was black with the gray like bottom. Yo, it was so dope. All-wheel drive, manual. Yeah, that was a good one.
Chat somewhere. Can I put this
But
in the chat? Oh my God, you can't put
Y'all
that.
remember
I see a lot of good
Lord have mercy.
good comments. You know, we got 66 Novas, 68 Chargers, RT. That's a badass car. RT, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
For me,
we're not going to disregard the 84 GTI and the 02 WRX because you know.
right there you
Oh, yeah.
go. There you go. Non-riders got your back.
Yeah.
He's your boy.
Yeah.
For me though, and it's mostly it's emotional because it was
Yeah,
something that I
definitely.
grew up with. But a 70 Chevy Fleetside. That's for me.
Yo.
That's
So
got to
I'm
be
sorry,
it.
George says we need to name this segment of the live chat. We got the beef. Yo, I mean, we have the disagreement.
The beef makes it entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. I'm look. We're not even. I'm not reading that one out loud, but I just.
Oh my God.
Yo, Chris says the Grand National was badass. Yes.
Connect.
All right. So George says the car I got the most tickets in was an '84 old Cutlass Sierra. Man.
Right?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Everybody had one of those, man, at one point or the other, I think.
Uh, ooh, look at this, a 68 Charger RT. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Mm. Look, Scroggs, there's so many to choose from. It
Yeah.
would be a Willys Jeep. It would be or excuse me, Willis Jeep. It would be a Rubicon. It would be whatever
He
other
couldn't have
different.
always been a Jeep guy.
Actually, he probably would use the letters that describe it, like the WJ or WS.
There's like a TJ,
Yeah.
TJ, FJ,
YJ,
YJ. Yeah. Which one do you have, Jimmy?
95 Wrangler.
So it was a Wrangler. What
Little.
model? What
It's a
body
Y.
is that?
It's a
The
YJ.
YJ.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I know that I know of the different generations by the letter combinations. I couldn't tell you which all they are all the time, but I know a TJ and a YJ. That's about it. So Scrog, I was thinking about a vet, but a vet is not something like my jean shorts and my New
Uh,
Balances. I don't own either of those, so
I
I
had
figured
an
out.
issue with the vets breaking down. That was the biggest issue back in the day.
Hey, all of them.
They were
And
high
then-
maintenance. They were high maintenance vehicle.
Well, listen. Speaking of high maintenance, I have a crown or a tooth that I had a crown on, and I'm getting it fixed, and the damn thing just broke. So while on the live streams, I'm like, oh, I'm trying to. Uh, anyway, a split window
Stingray.
Stingray.
Yeah. Well, but once again, that the vets.
Oh, but see, this is the Volkswagen guy in me. Like, I would appreciate 18 window bus just because. I mean,
Yeah.
would it be comfortable to drive? No. Would it be fast? No. But the flex that it's an 18 window bus, like that right there. Will I ever have the experience of driving one? No. But you know
I
what?
did.
You know what? One of the other vehicles that I would really, really like would be the Porsche. I think it's a Porsche 256. One of the original Porsches that Ferdinand Porsche designed.
Okay. Yeah.
And like they're dope. They're dope. I mean, is it a cool car? Yes. That's about it. That's about it.
I wasn't a fan of them. I
Uh,
don't know why. I wasn't a fan of the Porsches. That's just me. But
so Grumpus said he had a 46 Dodge pickup that he put a 59 Cadillac motor in the early 70s.
nice.
Yeah,
He
Grumpus,
wouldn't
how old
mind
are you?
having that.
Yeah.
Yo, don't. Mm.
My uncle had two 39 coupes. Oh my gosh.
Were either of them deluxes?
He kept one completely original, and the other one he put a big block in it.
Mm.
And my cousin, his son, my cousin, wrapped the souped up one around a tree on prom night.
Mm. So 95 Wrangler is a YJ. It's got square headlights. Yes, it's all right, Fifi. I'm
dude.
dealing with it. I'm about to pop the rest of this temporary filling out because it's annoying me. Look, he said it was the last model that used leaf springs. Ooh, hooray, leaf springs! And Skip 96 new model Wrangler was a 97 TJ. Oh yeah.
Ooh, there you go, Jimmy. Yep.
I used
So
it
let
that
me.
day to check the ramp I made into the storage building that I parked the Harley in.
Nice.
If it held out, I knew it'd hold a Harley.
Right?
Grumpus says Corvettes. They were high maintenance because they got the dog crap driven out of them. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is funny. Where the hell is TJ? He's supposed to have been here by now. We are going on almost the 3 hour mark, and we had everybody was here. Where's TJ been? I should text him. Where are you at, homie?
we've missed a lot of folks tonight. Kent hadn't shown up. We didn't see Kent tonight.
Oh.
We didn't
He's
see.
he's making sausages.
Yeah,
Oh.
so,
You know what's so funny? TJ called me. Why? Um. So on the when I'm doing the live stream, I have my phone in do not disturb. TJ.
Yeah, I know. I text you.
Yep, I saw it. I was gonna make mention of that you text me. I'm trying to get down to the T's. TJ. Hmm. Oh man. Oh
Oh,
shoot.
I don't know where you guys are at, but the pollen here is just insane. My
our,
allergies.
our vehicle's
Nuts.
yellow. Yep.
I had gone into the doctor and they an allergist and they poke you 30 times on your arm with all the different stuff to see what you're
Allergens.
most
Yeah.
allergic to. And the doctor, he looks at me and he goes, all right, you're allergic to grasses, molds, dust. Your worst allergen is, well, cedars and olive trees. He goes, what do you do for a living? And I said, well, I'm a
Landscaping.
landscape contractor. And he looked at me and he I had two heads and he's like, you gotta change.
Oh yeah.
You can't be out doing that. You gotta change what you're doing. I go, I'm F. There's no way I can do it.
There's the last of the temporary feeling. Oh man, I feel so much better.
Sorry, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, hit that like button on the video. That's gonna help out Dash a lot.
So TJ, go ahead and call me again. Though I don't know, it might show your phone number. He said he wanted his name to show up. That was the thing. He called me because he was trying to get his name to show up on the screen. So go ahead, TJ, call me again if you want. If your number doesn't show, then I will show it. But maybe I'll just do one of these numbers, and show your name on the screen.
He's at work or what?
He should be at work.
I thought he retired.
Evidence that he's
he's not retired. So yeah, right, exactly. Evidence he's retired. I mean, evidence he's working. So he was saying that with the time zone difference, his shift changes by that same hour. It doesn't follow daylight savings time.
Okay.
Something like that.
He in Arizona?
No, he's in Louisiana, but I mean, we're not.
I thought they. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he'd be mountain time, wouldn't he?
Nah, should be
I don't
central.
know.
Either central or east coast.
Central, yeah, probably so.
Well, is it Louisiana? No, I swear he's only an hour behind us.
New Orleans.
That's central.
Yeah.
That's central, right? An hour behind
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's Central Mountain and then
Yeah. Pacific. Eastern. Yeah.
Pacific.
And then Alaska time, which is 4 hours behind us.
Pacific.
Fun fact.
Yeah, it's only what 8:55 here now.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting up, going to work about the time you go to bed.
Bro, I gotta get up in the morning early. Oh.
Yeah, I do. We had a couple of teenagers from North Carolina come down and visit a 15-year-old in our vicinity that were going on the pretense of selling him DAP vapes, THC vapes. He was going to sell them a case of 500, and the 15-year-old had like $1,200 he was going to spend on it. And they didn't have any vapes. They just had a 9mm for him and popped him in the back of the head and took his money.
What?
Yeah,
Man.
that was about 4:00 yesterday morning. Yesterday morning there. So they've both been charged and shipped off, but
Man,
you just never know. Yep. An
dumb can you
18-year-old and a
be?
16-year-old.
You said 18 and 16 or 19 and 16?
18 and a 16-year-old,
Jeez.
and the dead kid's 15.
Man. Mm,
Yeah. So it's
mm.
They could
And
just went bowling instead.
I won't say I
I'm
can.
glad. I'm glad my kids got into gaming and not into drugs.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, so here's the thing: the 15-year-old wasn't into drugs; he was into making money because he was going to sell them things.
That's right.
Well, right. My kid was home playing
That's what
video
I'm
games
thinking.
24/7.
Nah, you gotta when you trying to. I don't know. Look, I as an entrepreneur, I'm already in the mindset. Like, man, he got $1,200. He gonna take them 500. He might be making. Look, it's gonna cost him. Not even dog.
No, I
Man,
Oh
get
yeah.
it.
I
I'm
mean,
an entrepreneur. Been for
even
40
if he
years.
sold them for $10 a piece, he's about to make some money.
man.
Yeah.
And,
That's
and-
fine.
and-
Even just like you said, if he was selling for $10 a piece, that's $5,000. He put 1,200 up. That's
Yep.
crazy. That's for
Yeah.
him to be 15.
Yep.
And
Oh,
enterprising.
these
Wouldn't
these
fly
kids
in
these days
California.
have
It's
troubles
legal
going on.
here.
They do.
Uh,
They do. But hey, well, and all of that went over Snapchat.
man,
Yep.
the streets is watching.
Yep.
That's a tough one,
Yeah.
Jimmy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
So I guess.
Ooh. F-150. Yep. Well, the
51.
1951.
Would that
Mm.
51 be an F-150?
They
That's an
didn't have
F-100.
F-150.
F-100,
No,
That's
they
a
had
100.
F-100s. Yeah.
That'd be 100.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
But still, I had a 64 Ford in high school. That thing was. I worked at a service station. I bought the service station truck off of the owner. Had this big ass push bumper on it. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Grumpus, you would be surprised, Grumpus.
But it was a
Kids come up with it.
It was a inline six, 233 cubic inch, I think, and it had the 3 on the tree.
Yep.
And that was my and it had the oil bath filter on it, and the
right.
alternator the alternator had brushes, so I had to replace the brushes all the freaking time on the alternator or generator. Sorry, generator.
Yeah, it was a generator back there. All right, so here's the thing. He said, I got one for you, a 1951 F-150. So here's the thing. I just looked it up, and the Ford 100 was introduced for the 53 model year. It replaced the half-ton F1. So in 51, it would have been an F1 truck or an F1 pickup. So if it was a 51, it would have been an F1. And the F100 ran from 1953 to 1983. Yeah.
Really? 83? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's new to me.
When did the Ford go from the 100 to the F-150? Ford introduced the F-150s in the 70s to bridge the gap between the light duty and the F-100, the heavier F-250, serving as a way to bypass the 70s emissions. While the F-150 quickly gained popularity, the F-100 remained in production and was not fully phased out until the end of 93. So the F-150 was introduced in 75. So,
Okay. I was 5 years old.
oh, my goodness! All right, we are. Oh my gosh, it's 3 hours. I don't know how I do this sometimes.
Yep. We're sneaking up on it. Quick.
Can I just say my classic cars? The one I would probably cut my arm off for a Lincoln Continental
Oh, with
70.
the suicide doors.
70.
Come arm off for it with no question.
You know what? They have the smoothest ride I've ever been in. The Cadillacs.
That's what I wanted for. Smooth.
No,
That's what
Lincoln
I'm saying.
Continental.
Lincoln.
Or Lincoln, I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, smoothest ride.
And
Even
here's
when
the
they
thing.
came out with like the Mark V, Mark VI,
Oh no!
those were fantastic.
Wait, are you sure it was a 1970? Quentin?
It's like a 71, 72, ain't it?
No, I looked at a 70. The 70 is a 2-door, so that's a coupe.
What?
Oh wait, here's a 70 Continental. This is 4 doors, but I don't think that's not the suicide doors. Which Lincoln?
The one in Ja Rule's video, 1970. The Mark 8, the Mark 3. Oh Jesus, that's not that. That is not it.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Yeah, it's older than you think. That's a 60 something probably. Yep, 61 to 60, 61 to 69.
It's the one that fucking. Oh, actually, you know why? Because it's the one that FDR died in.
66 Lincoln Continental convertible with the suicide doors. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, that it would be older than that. Holy shit.
Man.
Got a couple whole armor off of this thing. And I don't know why. Never driven one. I never seen one of these in person. But just watch it online.
What year was it? Had the roll down rear window.
I think it's a 68. I'm looking at it.
There was a Lincoln that had the rear window that rolled down.
I didn't know they had that.
That's the one that FDR died in, right?
No, that's
the rear
convertible.
window that rolled down.
Oh, he was a convertible. You're right. Oh,
here you go, Quentin.
Dang, that's nice.
Slam. Those look like 22s, probably. Man.
I'll put the biggest engine I can find in there.
It's got to be blacked out, though.
Right?
Oh, yeah. It's got to be black. It's got to be black.
It has to be blacked out.
It's got to be black. I mean.
What about Impalas?
Not my thing.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
That's a West Coast thing, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Impalas, man, they were nice.
No, yes, but it's a West Coast thing, man.
Yeah, that's a West Coast thing.
Yeah, it's a West Coast thing. Sorry. My bad.
Well, and all the donks, that's East Coast too.
What'd you call me?
Enough. A donk.
A donk.
Car. New phrase for the older model cars now.
No, the new phrase is going to be slabs.
Yeah.
Well, those are like the Caprices and the box bodies.
But a Chevy box is a box. They calling boxes slabs now in Texas. It's starting to proliferate around the rest of the country.
What was that word? Hang on. Say that again.
Proliferate.
Now the crazy thing is, on the East Coast, especially in Georgia, they started ripping the axles out and putting truck axles on them and having like
to raise them up. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, so hold on, Quentin. Read the definition.
Increase rapidly in numbers, multiply.
Baby kids.
Proliferate.
Right.
Now, if you can spell this, you get bonus points.
I can't spell it. I have a vocabulary, but I cannot spell. Wait. So there's a difference between proliferate and procreate. Okay, Kia?
Absolutely.
Okay. Baby's kid's gonna procreate.
Yeah, procreate makes you poor.
Procreate. Man, that's why they baby's kids.
That's right.
Your mom and them. Okay.
I got my baby kids tonight. All right, let me find this.
What?
Who has baby kids I can watch? It is on Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto is one of those apps you get on your TV.
It's on YouTube TV, maybe?
I'm sure you can find episodes of Baby's Kids on YouTube.
Wait, it was a movie?
No, the movie.
The movie.
It's a movie, right?
Oh,
yeah, it's a movie.
It was a TV show. It was a series too.
I remember the series. I don't remember the
I
movie.
swear it was a
Yeah, I
series.
remember seeing it was a movie.
It's a series too. Oh shit.
Oh wait. Hold on. It
Alright.
says it was a film.
Yeah, this was released literally 7 days after my birthday in 1992.
So maybe it was just, maybe I'm thinking of the PJs.
PJs was definitely a
PJ's
series.
Project. That was a T series.
The Parkers.
No, the Parkers was not a cartoon. The Parkers was with
PJ's
Monique and
Projects was
That's with the girl from
cartoon.
PJ. What? It's been so long.
damn
I'll watch it tonight.
Baby's Kids.
BBQ.
Tone Loc played as the little infant on there.
Yo, and
Oh,
it has
yeah.
it has the Continental in it.
Really?
I'm looking at the trailer right now.
All right. So it's Robin Harris, Faison Love, Wayne Collins Jr., Vanessa Calloway, Mira J, Nell Carter, Tone Loc, Janelle Green, Marquise Houston. Oh yeah, I remember him. He
Faison
was a
Love
little
is
kid
so
too.
old. Golly. Like he was in what was the show he was in with the other dad?
Tone Loc?
No, Faison Love. With Robert Harris. Robert Townsend.
Hold on. I'm looking at I'm trying to find the television. Oh, the Parenthood, maybe.
The Parenthood. He was in that. Oh god, he was in all the 90s stuff.
All right, so television. He was in What a Cartoon, The Parenthood,
Parenthood was good.
The Wayans Brothers, Dinner for Five, The Big House, That's So Raven. Wow. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. My Name is Earl. So these are all newer. This is 2013, so it was older. He's been in a couple music videos. He's been in video games, and then movies. Oh my gosh, his filmography is crazy. So Bebe's Kids was his first movie. That's crazy. Faison Love, his first movie was Bebe's Kids, which was 92. He was in Meteor Man, Fear of the Black Hat. He was in Friday. He was Big Worm, Big Perm.
Yep.
He was in Don't Be a Menace, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Baps. That was another one that was kind of ghetto.
That was terrible.
Money Talks, The Players Club, Three Strikes, The Replacements. I remember The Replacements because he was a football player.
Yeah.
Was he a guard or was he a football player?
No, he was his position. He played guard.
Oh, okay. See, all right. I'm about to say he was a football player. I swear. The Replacements, Made, Mr. Bones, Played, A Hip Hop Story, Blue Crush, Wonderland, The Fighting Temptations, Elf. Oh, I remember him in Elf. he was one of the Santa's helpers.
I remember that.
Ride or Die. Torque. Oh my gosh, Torque was a horrible movie. Torque was horrible. Jimmy, you remember Torque?
I do. It's a motorcycle movie, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah. It was horrible.
Oh, that was
come out like before or right after Biker Boys, because I kind of remember the name.
So it was right before. I believe it was right before Biker Boys. It was meant to be. I swear it was meant to be like a Fast and the Furious, but for motorcycles. Same thing. They couldn't get it right. They did Biker Boys. But Biker Boys. Oh my gosh, Biker Boys. I remember. Burn Rubber, Not Your Soul. That was the thing with Biker Boys. Oh my gosh. Lorenz Tate and Lawrence Fishburne. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh man. Goodness.
What's it actually like? Oh, dude.
You said what now?
You know, I'm watching tonight. Meteor Man. I'm watching that.
Oh no.
I met Robert Towson in DC at oh my god, why can't I think of the name of they sell half smokes. Oh man,
the famous place there?
Yes. I can't remember the name of the place right now. You can't either, apparently.
I didn't get to go there.
You've never been?
You know what's funny? I'm actually going to DC next Friday to pick up my PIP card for my new job, so I may try to make that happen.
What is Ben's Chili Bowl? That's what
Ben's. I did buy the Ben's the half smokes from the grocery store and make them myself at home. I don't know if they're still the same quality.
So we went to and Angela. Where's Angela when you need her? So Angela,
she's busy.
Angela. I went to Ben's with Angela, one of Angela's friends that became my friend, and that's why she calls me a friend stealer. So one of the guys she went to school with, she went to college with this guy. His name was Clyde, right? So Clyde was in DC, and me, Clyde, Jeff, and Angela, and I'm pretty sure like Jeff, Clyde, and I went out after we hung out with Angela, and afterwards we went to a club, dancing around, doing whatever, and then we went to Ben's later.
I love the hand shit.
Making sense.
That was
because it was the club. We, in the club, we all fam, but we went to Ben's afterward. And the funny thing is, I saw Robert Townsend, and I was like, or Townsend. I saw him, and I was like, yo, that's Robert Townsend. And the other people I was with, they were like, yo, don't, like, they were afraid to go talk to him. And I was like, nah, I'm going to go talk to him. I just went over and I was like, hey, Mr. Townsend, I'm not trying to bug you or anything. I just want to tell you I'm a big fan. I said something like, I'm a big fan. I really loved you in, this movie and that movie, like Hollywood Shuffle and Meteor Man was the two things. He was like, oh man, thank you very much. And I said, thank you, have a good night. I wasn't trying to bug you while you're trying to break bread, something along those lines. I mean, all I did was say, I was a fan and thank him for his movies, and then boom, I was like, boom, let's get out, because he was like chilling in the corner, just breaking bread, eating his hot dog or whatever, sausage half smoked, and I'm like, yo, I'm a fan. Like I remember you in this thing and that thing and yada yada. So, and I kept it moving. But when I got back to the table, they're like, I can't believe you went and talked to him. And I was like, yo, he a man just like I'm a man. Like I'm just say what's up.
Hey, they go to the bathroom just the same as we do.
Yep. Listen, I put my pants on one leg at a time. The only difference between when I put my pants on is I make hit records. Okay.
Man.
So, all right. Do you not? Does anybody get that reference? Please, somebody.
I do.
What is it?
Thank you.
No. What is it? What is that reference from, Brian?
So, God, I can't remember the name of the freaking movie, but
it was a TV show,
right? But still, same preference.
It's Saturday. It was a Saturday Night Live skit with oh my god, Will Ferrell was in the skit, and it wasn't Clint Eastwood. Why can't I think of his name?
I don't know, but to be honest, it stuck with me big time because
it was the Blue Oyster Cult skit. The Bruce Dickinson,
right?
Bruce Dickinson.
The thing is, it's the same premise. It's like it doesn't matter how much money you have. And I bring this into my work, landscape contractor. It's like it doesn't matter how much money you freaking have. We all go to the bathroom the same, and I'm being, nice with that comment. But
listen, so Roger was trying to say Megan Good. I know he was trying to say Megan Good, and
early crush for real, early crush.
Man, listen. Let me just tell you, Megan Good was in this movie recently, and she played a cop in the movie, and she died in the movie.
Oh, hell no.
I was sad. When she died. Megan Good. Like damn. She what?
Right.
Died in nothing.
I'm about
not at all. I know. Yes, more cowbell. He was probably eating a chicken dog.
That's
yes,
hilarious.
That was the one. That was the one. why can't I think of his name? Why can't I think of his name?
When he said cowbell, for me, I
No.
listen to death metal. So first thing I think about is death metal, the cowbell.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Shazam?
Don't Feel the Reaper. Don't Fear the Reaper was the name of the song.
Don't Fear the Reaper.
That they were talking about in the Saturday Night Live. Christopher Walken. Thank you so very much, Chris.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. He was like, you said what? Now? Oh, dude, you need to look up the Bruce Dickinson skit from Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. It is epic. and the whole thing is, he's like, oh my god, because the whole thing is they're like, oh my god, that is Bruce Dickinson, the Bruce Dickinson. And he was like, really? He's like, gentlemen, I'm just a regular guy. He's like, you know what? The only difference between me is I put my pants on one pants leg at a time. But the only difference is after I put my pants on, I make hit records. And they're like, oh.
Yep.
Night,
yeah, I was about to get
off,
you, Keon. Hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, dude. Thank you, thank you, gentlemen, so very much for hanging out. Thank you, Susie. Let's see who else is here. Jimmy's still
She's
here.
long gone,
Chris is
dude.
still here. No. I was gonna say Roger. Roger's still here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Grumpus, maybe we can meet in Charleston and have some of that barbecue one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 5 hours away.
That's where his place is now. It's down in.
All right. I'm gonna put this out here right now. I don't know if anyone. So Dash.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know, right? That's why I'm like, yeah.
If I was to order a brisket.
Oh.
Oh,
Will you send it to California?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right.
You want a whole brisket or?
Give me the whole bitch. I'm sorry, the whole thing. My bad.
So, okay.
And it's not. I love to experience other people's barbecue because it inspires me. It has nothing to do with you. Huh?
Fly there. You're gonna have a terrible experience with a shipped ass brisket across the whole goddamn country.
It's not that bad, Quinn. It's not that bad.
No, it's for me. There's not a lot of YouTube. I don't know what you want to call it. You know, the YouTube
experience
algorithm. I mean, yeah, it's like, well, all right. Not a lot of people are doing their own. They don't sell their own stuff. You know, they just make the videos for YouTube, and that's pretty much it. So, and it's not a competition. I just want to see how other people make their own briskets and see how it kind of compares with how I'm doing and what I could do personally for inspiration. That's basically what it's about. It's inspiration. Because being in California, it's not about all right. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying. I'm not taking it in a competition style. It's like, well, I want to see how other people's do it so I could improve my own. That's where I'm at.
Still fine.
I thought it was going to be another competition.
And the replay group?
Brisket. Yeah, replay gang. Brisket.
Brisket.
We'll see if anybody gets to this point.
If anybody gets to this point, you bet.
It might just because it usually is Keon has been on the replay gang and Bumpy has been on the replay gang. But Keon's here today. He had off tonight, I guess. So he was here hanging out with us.
Yeah, I'm no longer working the overtime like I used to work, and they killed it for me.
Man.
So Dash, you got my number. Shoot me a link. I don't know what form you want, though, or whatever. Just let me know.
All right.
It doesn't have to be big.
Oh, I mean, I was.
She's still fine. She's still fine.
Oh yeah.
I'm
We still
ready.
talking about Megan Good? Oh yeah.
I'm
Listen, yo, I watched something.
Who else?
I watched something the other day, Quentin, and it was talking about 90s crushes. And it was like Megan Good was on the list, Jennifer Alba was on the list, Rosie Perez was on the list, not Tony Braxton. Oh my gosh. It was so many. I was just like, oh my gosh, like wow. But all of the ladies that were on the list have either aged like fine wine or not aged at all.
Not at all.
I was
anyway,
like,
before we get divorced. All right.
You said who?
Before we get divorced, I'll see y'all next week.
Hey,
BBQ, appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you guys. All right, peace. I'm ending it here. And I'm gone.